Zone 18 shit, nigga. F1NT. 4 AM, what's happening? Yeah. You know. About to get toward though. Keep on holding on. Times is hard, but through the struggle, gotta move along. What don't kill you make you stronger. It's so beautiful, beautiful. Tell you it's so beautiful, beautiful. Keep on holding on. Times is hard, but through the struggle, gotta move along. What don't kill you make you stronger. It's so beautiful, beautiful. Tell you it's so beautiful, beautiful. Early mornings, wake and bake, brush my teeth, wash my face, take a breath. Praise the Lord, thank Him for this very day. I've been through a lot, I cannot put this in a better way. A testimony, man, I had that before I took a leap of faith. Leaning on my own understanding, feel me in every way to God and light. I started to follow and see better days, for sure. Kept giving me knowledge, I see more and more. Even through my trials and tribulations, pain it brought me joy. I'm my daughter's keeper and I'm still my mama's baby boy. Life hit me so quickly, it's so many things that I endure. Blessings in disguise, see the sun is shining through the storm. Peculiar spirit, told you my beliefs are different from the norm. Keep on holding on, times is hard but through the struggle, gotta move along. What don't kill you make you stronger, it's so beautiful, beautiful. Tell you it's so beautiful, beautiful. Keep on holding on. Times is hard but through the struggle, gotta move along. What don't kill you make you stronger. It's so beautiful, beautiful. Tell you it's so beautiful, beautiful.
No way, Jose.
Come up with the game.
Somebody tell these little niggas. 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 Get out the way, but they get crushed. Somebody tell little niggas. They can get smoked from my blink. Somebody tell little niggas. We some big dogs, they pups. Somebody check all the rap. Niggas still ain't did nothing. Niggas make me sick in my stomach. Since when? Telling a rap nigga rap, doing too much. Niggas make me sick in my stomach. But just ever heard you niggas ain't on nothing. Only person that's been my brothers. We outside with it, we outside. 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 We outside with it. It's a big difference. Remember when I used to cuss on my teachers, I knew they was perping and niggas. Always been different. Feel like I've been here before, and every time I die for you niggas. Feel like I gotta chill, cause I don't be chillin'. Feel like every time it's a me that step in this bitch, the government chill. Fuck it, let's get it. Feel like I'ma see a beef for every single one of my niggas. Let's get it. Let's get it. What I feel like, what I feel like, what I feel like, what I feel like, what I feel like. Other can be bigger than Gucci, cause the Gucci's don't even know Gucci. Fuck that, we ain't going like the Gucci. Fuck that, this shit going Type Juniors. Other really the move won't stop till the world is ours. Really that ain't all, that shit won't get you far.
Fuck wrong with this niggas, you heard? Still here.
I'm the strap.
Couldn't even make a sad song. They want me dead, you heard?
But it's still here. Niggas wouldn't dare. Pull up to the devil like, hold my beer. Look him in the eye like, bitch, come here. Nigga, don't run, you owe me the fare. I be in beast mode. When I see gold, I'ma drop one. It's a free throw. I'ma spin metal, Magneto. Fly kicks, Carlito. Bitch, fuck the world to get fucked by it. If I play my music, it's gonna start a riot. Get in fifth gear and it's an autopilot. Now these niggas sounding awfully quiet. I've been the fucking go. I done fought the most. Made it through the flames, then I made some toast. I'ma keep a hustle till I fucking croak. 85 South needs to talk with low. I'm the realest one in it. Fuck the president, ain't fuck the Senate. If it get bad, I'ma cook in the kitchen. Whip it, whip it, whip it, whip it. They tried to set me up, blew up my ride. Thought it was over, a nigga survived. Middle fingers up, hold to the sky. 3 words after this, bitch, I'm alive.
Yeah, bitch, I'm alive. Yeah.
Bitch, I'm alive.
Bitch, I'm alive.
Yeah. Move out the way, I'm trying to get over. I'm not trying to die here alone. The phone, the keys, the money, and the soda. Fuck whatever's in the trunk. Pull up, open up the door, bitch, I'm a soldier. 3 more seconds, I was a goner. Coughing from the smoke, thought it was Rona. Tripping on the ground, picking my phone up. Get to walking down the fucking road. Looking back, and then the car explode. Pieces flying while the people driving in from the fire. I seen a demon rising. Then I called my wife, I couldn't think about it. I broke down, y'all should've seen me crying. Thank God for her, I would've lost my mind if I didn't have her in this awful timing. Brand new engine, that is insensible. Just got the whip. I'm not shitting you. Nearly seen the light, I had a visual. Daughter texts me.
Little brother. Yeah, little brother. Little brother, little brother, little brother.
Hey, little brother. Take him out to supper. Could've made a promise to him, we gon' always eat together, little brother. Sheets over the body, cause I told my mother always had him covered. Fuck it, little brother.
Other hood better come in peace, cause that other hood is when I grim reap. Sheesh, little brother. Tell the nigga why he mad at me. I gave him advice and then he turned the gun on me, little brother. Kill you, little brother. Kill you, little brother. Don't wanna kill you, little brother. Don't wanna kill you, little brother. No. Don't wanna kill you, little brother. Don't wanna kill you, little brother. Nay. Don't wanna kill you, little brother. Don't wanna kill you, little brother. Little brother. It's the most hated, notated, but all you bitches gon' die. I'm a cold case it. I've been warning all you niggas not to war with me. So many bodies on a gun, it's a war machine. Pardon me, sorry, I'm addicted to blood. Should've listened to your God, he predicted the flood. I came from the mud, strong but I was missing the love. Young nigga used to get his ass whipped in the tub. I'm a ditch digger. Somebody finna call Fred on all you bitch niggas. And if you feeling attacked, I guess it fits with ya. Look around at all them niggas you let sit with ya. They will be missed, nigga. I'll be remiss, nigga. I be mad at every time I gotta hear y'all rap. How you dodge just smoking, then you call somebody y'all pack. Got the nerve to think that y'all gonna get on smack. Starting to think that y'all already been on smack. Take it all in vain, y'all need to cleanse from that. This shit about to hit you harder than a menthol pack. Open the gates to hell, y'all committed sins off rap. Snitching on yourself still gonna get you clapped. Open door for all you bitches cause I been no school. Finna get dragged and drop easy, man, I love Pro Tools. Never needed validation from the mud, I was cool. Been the realest in the building since Dunkaroos. To fix all my problems, it was dump a tool. Waiting on handouts like some fucking fools. Why we gotta carry y'all, we ain't no fucking mules. If it ain't other hood, nigga, you's a fucking fool. Why does Jackpot keep taking all y'all bitches? Why does Vito keep making y'all look like bitches? Why does me gotta keep leaving y'all with stitches? Why the egg gotta keep leaving y'all in ditches? Sit up, shut that shit up. Rapping by the daddy like you ain't gon' fuck your wrist up. Kill yourself now, cut your wrist up. Before I lift up, thought you niggas was about it, sorry for the mix up. Said you niggas wanted war, now you wanna click up. I should pat you on the back for all the fucking hiccups. Drop a diss track, then you throw a fucking bipper. Should get paid for that 13 like a bar mitzvah. Should get paid for that 13 like a bar mitzvah. I'm just better than these niggas.
Should get paid for that 13 like a bar mitzvah.
These niggas can't fuck with me.
Other hood, we
don't want y'all love to hate. So now y'all niggas holding hands like a fucking date. Grab a plate, life is great, we all gonna eat. Or be stuck in the mud like you was Gullah feet. Must be addicted to love and you forgot it was cheap. I don't see y'all niggas working, why it look like y'all sleep? How the fuck you walk in my house and forget how to speak? Starting to think that it's the smell, dead bodies must reek. Sheesh, grade 8. If you need some backup, better call Mayday. About to burn it all like a bad payday. Talking about you tired just to try to save face. Some of y'all softer than that nigga Tay-Tay. Why these niggas salty while I'm in that gray space? Keep a bag packed like I'm at a short stay. Eating strawberries in a lemon sorbet. All these niggas mad, I can tell by your face.
Should get paid by that bitch like a bar mitzvah. Should get paid by that bitch.
Other hood nigga.
Should get paid by that bitch like a bar mitzvah. Should get paid by that bitch like a.
Should get paid from that 13 like a bar mitzvah. Other hood nigga. Salute to the motherfucking people. What's good tonight, y'all? What the fuck is up? The fuck is up, man? We are here. We are back live again. I was on trap last night, and now we back in the hood, you know what I mean? Left the hood, went to the trap back to the hood, you know what I mean? That's everyday life. That's everyday life for the gang. What is up with the people? Bruce Leaf and his motherfucker, 702, straight cash, 1010. The guys is out. The gang is in the hood tonight, you heard? We appreciate y'all pulling up. I appreciate y'all pulling the fuck up. You know what I mean? We here. I am the great ape. You heard? I am the great ape, you heard? Let me tell y'all something, bro. Shit better get crazy out this motherfucker, bro. Shit better get wicked out this bitch, you heard? You know what I mean? I'm glad we ain't here tonight. Dark matter in this motherfucker. Oh, the gang is pulling up. Man. I appreciate y'all. What y'all doing up? Huh? Y'all just up chilling in the hood? Y'all on the block tonight? That's what we doing? You know what I mean? That's what we doing tonight? You heard? Y'all know the routine, man. Get your shit rolled. Get your shot poured. We gonna get into it. Just make sure you keep that ready. Sit that to the side, you know what I mean? And you know what I mean? When I be doing the toast and shit like that, make sure y'all really taking. Don't be babysitting it. Don't be scared to take that shot, you heard? You know what I mean? We gonna live it up. You know what I mean? We're gonna live it up in this fucked up ass world, in this fucked up ass country. We gonna live it up. Cause that's what the fuck we do, you heard? That's how we get through it. And shit. You know what I mean? Let me get my shit together. You know what I mean? MacTown in this bitch. What up, gang? You know what I mean? I appreciate you pulling up tonight. Appreciate you stepping out into the hood tonight. You know what I mean? To kick it with the gang, you heard? The folks is out here. It's real gangster in the building, in the hood tonight, you know what I mean? Real gangster in the hood tonight, you know what I mean? Let me tell y'all something, bro. Your boy need this drink, bro. Your boy been losing his mind in this motherfucking house. Let me tell you, bro. You see, they tried to warn me, man. I ain't gonna hold you. I can't say that nobody tried to warn me, bro. They tried to warn me. Bro, in this motherfucking house, I got my wife, got my mother-in-law, and I got my 4 daughters. I'm the only nigga. Yeah, I know. When I tell y'all I'm losing my fucking mind in here, bro. All the emotions and mood swings and shit, bro. I can't keep up with it, bro. They starting to take, bro. Somebody come help me in this motherfucker. Shit is crazy, man. They kicking my ass mentally, bro. Shit. They kicking my motherfucking ass mentally. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's a fact, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. They is kicking my ass in this motherfucker, bro. It's so much going on all the time. A lot of crying and fussing and mood, just emotions.
And don't let me ask what's wrong. Don't let me ask what's wrong. Head chopped off. Anybody else out there? I need a friend. Anybody else out there dealing with what I'm dealing with, man? Shit is nutty, bro. This shit is nutty, bro. Somebody should have told me. Somebody should have told me it'd be days. No, it'd be days like this. Days like this. What's the drawing I'm thinking of? Oh yeah, no, yeah. I ain't. Hell yeah. I can't be right. I damn sure can't be right. It's over with for that, bro. Bro. And all I got is my nut ass dog. His nuts is chopped off, so he can't even, like, you know what I mean? He ain't shit anyway. He just a nut. He just running around here. Bro, shit is crazy, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. Shit is fucking ridiculous, man. Shit is fucking ridiculous, man. It gets rough, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. But I've been hanging in there, man. And you know what I mean? I'm gonna start, doing like voice recordings, you know what I mean, in case if I die, somebody can find it, a tape recorder and listen to my message out there to the people, you know what I mean? Day 8,565. I'm still here. I'm stranded and abandoned in this house. Shit, man. I literally walk around all day in a fucking hoodie. Like, shit is stressful. Sometimes you just gotta, man. Sometimes you just gotta, man. I mean, so many problems. Shit can blow up at any second. It can go anywhere, right? But imagine the type of attack if I got a problem. If I want to complain about something, who is up in that motherfucker? Yo, I need help, y'all. Somebody come help me with this shit, bro. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. What's up, chat? Somebody come help me with this motherfucker, bro. I'm losing it. I'm losing this battle, bro. Is there a way to win this fight? You know what I mean? Can we just call a truce? I don't want to let the beef brew. You know what I mean? Can we call a truce out here? Can we? Damn, shawty shit fat. My bad, I'm looking at the YouTube guy. Can we call a truce out here? You know what I mean? Like, can a motherfucker just survive? You know what I mean? Like, if I go on vacation, I'm going by my goddamn self. Understand there ain't no family vacations. Understand that much right there, you heard? Shit is out of there. Shit is out of there, my niggas. I'm looking for a good little one here. Alright, boom. Oh, fuck. I just fucked this shit up. Y'all good out there, man?
Not that bad. I think it's funny. That is a baby.
Y'all get out there, man. Alright. I'm about to crack my can. And we're gonna start this live off. We're gonna start this live off on a little subtle note, you heard? You know what I mean? Real quick. We're gonna start this live off with our quick little educational segment, you know what I mean? I like that we added this little segment to the live and shit like that, you know what I mean? We ain't gonna do the whole thing. We're gonna add a little quick educational segment, and then we're gonna get to talking this shit. You know what I mean? While I crack this beer and try to unwind just a little bit. I got a crick on my neck too. Like shit, AK is not okay. The Great Ape is not good, y'all. I'm telling you, you know what I mean? So I just want to laugh at some shit or, you know what I mean, whatever like that. Let's start this live off the right way, you heard? You know what I mean? Let's just start it off on a little light note here. Let's see what this fuck is going on here.
It's not that bad. I can explain. That is a baby estrulid finch, and yeah, that's what they're supposed to look like.
The fuck
This
is
is
that?
what they look like all grown up. Those markings help the parents decide which chicks to feed and which chicks to let die. And that's because some birds will lay their egg in the nest of another and let the other bird raise their baby. Matter of fact, you know the first 4 letters of the word cuckoo? This is where that term comes from. So those specific markings help the mother avoid feeding a chick that isn't actually hers. And oftentimes,
what?
it's a chick with the brightest markings that gets the most food and attention from the parents. It's not racism, but it's in the area code. Once the chicks become old enough to feed themselves, the birthmarks start to fade away. Only problem is some brood parasite chicks have evolved to have similar markings to the others, which tricks the parents into feeding them as well, which usually screws the other demigorgons in the nest in the process. Because sometimes evolution means you just get cuckooed, but you know, with the O silent. Moral of this video, work smarter, not harder. Here's a quick vision test. You have 3 seconds to find it starting now. Alright, time's up. If you counted 3 snakes, you're wrong, because those aren't snakes, that's actually a moth. Specifically, it's an Atlas moth.
Bullshit.
And at almost 10 inches long, they're one of the largest ones out there. They're one of those animals nature told to f off, because in their adult form, they can't eat because they don't have a mouth. Once they're fresh out the cocoon, they only live off whatever fat they already stored. Their only purpose in life is to make more of themselves and nothing more. Which is why nature's Xerox will just sit in one spot and wait for a male to come along and do his part just so the female can lay her eggs and die. These moths have at best 2 weeks before their expiration date.
Hey, I can hear this okay?
Wasting energy only speed runs them through life. They just find a nice spot and sit there and move as little as possible. So to protect themselves and eventually the eggs they lay, they use their wings to cosplay as snakes to scare off anything that could be a threat.
They said motherfuckers don't have mouths. They only... What kind of shit is that, bro? I'd be upset.
By the time their life trial ends, their eggs are ready to hatch and continue the generational jihad that is their existence. If God has favorites, this moth ain't one of them.
Don't scroll. I can explain.
It's not what it looks like, but it might be worse. It's actually a marine bristleworm called a polychaete. This deep-sea worm was pulled from the bottom of the ocean by a fisherman who swore this demonic garden hose was smiling. The worm then proceeded to turn its face inside out. And that's because what looks like its head is actually a retractable pharynx. By the way, that's where yours is. These worms will regurgitate their own pharynx and then push them out their mouths to grab food and then suck it and whatever it caught right back in. Also, bristleworms are scavengers, meaning they eat all the things you would normally flush down a toilet. Now, this is the part where I tell you they're not as bad as they look and they're completely harmless to humans.
Bullshit.
They bite when they feel threatened, and the bristles can penetrate your skin like cactus spines. Since the spines can be difficult to remove by hand, it can lead to an infection if you don't get them out. Also, they can grow to 2-3 feet long and sometimes more. All that while looking like an uncircumcised paralysis demon. Have you ever heard of the headless chicken monster? Because if you haven't, I can guarantee it's not what you think. This is a Nympneastes, and it's actually a type of deep-sea cucumber. And when I say deep, I mean you'd have to dive up to 16,000 feet just to see this aquatic prolapsed anus in its natural. But if you ever dive that deep, the V would become silent because the water pressure would evict your lungs out of your mouth and turn your skeleton into paper mache. But the headless chicken has no bones and therefore no worries. They range in size from about 4 to 10 inches. How long it actually is depends on whether it's a man or woman measuring. If it's a guy with the ruler, it might magically gain an extra 2 inches. They're able to use those wings to swim above the ocean floor, which they do to avoid predators. Also, a lot of them are bioluminescent and they'll light up if you touch them. If you harass them too many times, their entire body lights up. And the reason is, even though it exposes itself to the entire ocean, it also reveals the position of the predator attacking it to a possibly bigger predator. Basically, if it goes down, it's taking you with it, which is pretty creative, considering most cucumbers just eat their organs out their anus and use the emotional damage as a security blanket. The more you know.
I do not care. The blobfish is ugly in any form.
So let me see if I got this right. You and me, we do a collab together. Make a nice little video, you know, for the people, and then you turn around and slander my child? Bet. This thing looks like an anxiety attack. Looks like ADHD on DMT. It's an identity crisis come to life. That is the look of an animal tragically unaware of its purpose in the world. Can someone please explain to me how a fish that lives underwater still manages to find a way to have chapped lips? And for an animal with no hair follicles, why do I still get the feeling he has a receding hairline? Should have receded back into Satan's wet dream where it came from. It looks like the after picture in an anti-drug commercial. Also, it's a fish without scales. That's how I know it's a rough draft come to life. It looks like what happens when the post and draft buttons are way too close to each other. The telescope fish can swallow animals bigger than itself thanks to its stomach, but I still can't stomach the fact that this is an actual living entity. I'm only roasting this fish because it lives nearly 10,000 feet, like 30 Statues of Liberty underwater in the armpit of the ocean. Me flaming it's the only warmth this LSD guppy's ever gonna get. Also, the way they reproduce is by non-guarding pelagic spawning, meaning they just spunk it up in the ocean and hope it hits the right thing, like a degenerate. Also, blobfish only look like that when you kidnap them from their home. This thing looks like Nemo's paralysis demon 24/7. I didn't want to do any of this, but you clearly did. This animal's proof that nice guys don't always finish last. This is a gelada baboon. It's the world's most intimidating vegan, and they can roll in groups of up to 600. That is a gelada.
600 of them. 600 of them motherfuckers rolling up on y'all. What y'all doing, cuz? Oh, shit. Hang on. You know what I mean? Got somebody backstage, you heard? What up, gang? I mean, all right. She just said, okay. All right, cool.
Baboons. And usually it's the biggest, meanest monkey that earns the right to mate with all the females in the area. But researchers found that oftentimes females will slip away and hook up with the less aggressive, lower-ranking beta males. Now, if they get caught, it gets ugly for everyone involved. So to avoid getting found out, the geladas will suppress the mating noises they usually make to avoid drawing attention to themselves. Since these geladas will typically...
Damn, so she out here cheating with the lame nigga? She out here cheating with a lame nigga, you heard? I mean, like, what's up?
They make these loud cries in the act. You know it's the quiet couples that be doing something they ain't supposed to be doing. I don't think that just applies to monkeys, but that's besides the point. The beta male will only fix the female's plumbing when he's at least 70 feet away from the dominant male. Researchers also found that cheating couples that were caught and confronted ended up doing it again but being more secretive about it. And it turns out females are starting to lose interest in the hyper-aggressive alpha macho males and paying more attention to the nicer, respectful beta males. Again, we could easily not be talking about monkeys here. And apparently these nicer males will do things like groom her and even babysit the children of other monkeys just to earn her approval. Moral of this video, can't call it simping if it works. This panda finessed everybody by pretending to be pregnant, and here's how. Pandas are horrendously bad at being themselves. So when a panda gets pregnant, the zoo will do everything in its power to make sure the little panda fetus lives long enough to actually be born. So when a panda at the Chengdu research base is expecting, she gets her own air-conditioned room, 24/7 care, and extra fruits, bamboo, and buns. And when a 6-year-old female was expected to add another panda to the population, they did a live broadcast just so people could watch. Because I guess some people are into that. Except it never happened, because she was never pregnant. Even though for 2 months she had all the signs of being pregnant, including eating more and moving around less. Some experts believe these barcode bears will purposely continue these pregnancy behaviors if they notice it gets some special attention. And with her quality of life improving, she wasn't about to give that up. In her defense, there is a reason for this. Pandas have one of the shortest windows to get pregnant. I think it's something like 72 hours out of the whole year. Like out of 365 days, pandas only have one long weekend to get it done. Since pandas have such a small opportunity to have kids, they'll prepare for a baby just in case. Which doesn't really cost them much because again, preparing just means eating more and doing less. So what people think happened is that hormones made the she panda instinctively get ready for a baby that wasn't there. But when she realized the world was better to her when she did, she just kept it up. Can't say I blame her, I've seen people lie worse to get less.
This is why you don't fly drones in Australia.
One of the biggest threats to an Australian way of life.
But I know he pissed. All right, wait, that's cool. That's cool, y'all. I know, I know, buddy pissed. Fine, a bird just take out your drone like that, son. It's over with, son. That motherfucking shit is over with. Let's get this off the screen. You know what I mean? Yeah, I mean. Learn a little something new every day about these nut ass animals and shit like that, right? Now, would y'all believe that motherfucking JC believes that he won the battle? The motherfucker believe he won the battle, you heard? I don't know if y'all seen post-game interview. Shit was hilarious, boy. Boy looked like he was hurt. His tone was way different. He ain't had that same energy, my boy. But still got the nerve to say he won that motherfucker. Bro. Nigga asked him, so what you think of Surf? He said, I don't want to take nothing from him. But he just did, only what I thought he was going to do. What I expected of him. He ain't do nothing more, nothing less, you know what I mean? He was just average. And I'm like, the nerve of a nigga. The fuck? My bad, y'all. I be seeing some shit. But the nerve of a nigga. Like, you ain't heard of a nigga. Bro, I watched that battle again today. That whole battle is hilarious, bro. That whole battle is fucking hilarious, bro. And I was listening to the motherfucking excuse me, the spaces and shit, whatever like that. Just cause they be in there, they be funny and shit like that. They was saying when niggas was in line, JC got to the door, the security stopped him, said he need ID. And the nigga had to get a wristband. Like, nigga, I'm the main event. What are you talking about? I'm the main event. Like, what is the disrespect? Cuz said, nah, we still need. Security said, nah, we still need to see your ID, cuz. Bro, wouldn't y'all be pissed? That probably would fucked up JC whole night. The fact that Surf just walked in and this nigga get his shit, he got to get ID at the door and get approved by security to be let in the building like he not JC. That's just disrespectful. That had to be a setup, my nigga. Someone tell me how that's possible. Like, I ain't never battled on a big league, but I would have to imagine the staff knows who the battlers are. How did they not got that part figured out in 2022? If I'm JC, whether I'm battling or not, but if I'm JC, the main event of this card, and I walk up to security, when I had to wait in line with everybody, then I get in, I walk up to security, and they stop me and need my ID and shit like that. Make sure I'm on the list. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh, that's disrespectful, my niggas. That's cold-hearted. That is cold-blooded, my niggas. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Like, ain't no call ahead of them like that. How does the staff not know who the main event is? Yo, that's not crazy to y'all. MacTown say Nat Geo. I never heard of Mac Geo. Let me see. Nat Geo funny? Let's see what Nat Geo be on. Oh, Nat Geo. Okay, I'm thinking he's talking about actual National Geographics. Okay, I thought he was talking about something else, like a nigga that do this shit, whatever like that. But that's the most hilarious shit in the fucking world, bro. And I had to go back and watch. I saw this shit. Surf was saying the whole time when he rolling, the whole time while JC is up there rapping and he rolling up his sleeves on his Amiri, his wristband. Bro, go back and watch that shit. You can see it. His wristband is moving up his entire arm. How his wristband get past his elbow, bro? Because he rolling up his sleeve. Bro ain't got no forearm or nothing. Just how you slide your wristband all the way up here? Bro, that should be hilarious, bro. That should be hilarious, bro. Motherfucking, I went back and watched the Swamp shit. Hey, man, Swamp was going the fuck off in that motherfucker, regardless, too, man. Shout out to Swamp. You know what I mean? I'm mad Rock fucked up that battle because that could have been like a classic, like a really rewatchable battle. You know what I mean? Because it didn't go that way. Like I probably don't see myself really going back and watching it again. That's probably it for that one. You know what I mean? But you know what I mean? So that one probably gets shut off the list for me. All the rest of the battles I probably would watch again. Except for, of course, the Crucible and the motherfucking probably not gonna watch Verb and Hollow again, never again. Or Fonz and Danny. But that battle should just never even happen. That was supposed to be in a volume, bro. That was supposed to be in the volume, bro. They ruined the whole fucking card with that shit, bro. That shit blew me. I ain't gonna hold you. That shit blew the fuck out of me. I don't know how everybody else felt about it, but the moment I seen that announced, I was just like, oh man. But I know the battles was, but this is my first time. I mean, this is my favorite part of, of like a big event. It's like all the talks and shit like afterwards. Shit just be hilarious to me, bro. They be clowning niggas, bro. They be clowning niggas, bro. Let's see.
Brother, huh? How we feeling?
Feeling great.
Feeling great. You looking great.
Yes, sir. Feeling great.
You got the buffs on.
Yeah, we had a good battle with Surf. Wasn't the room I expected. Say that off the rip. It was not the
I know you're not used to that.
Yeah, not used to it, but I had like you going into a room where no one wants to hear anything but.
We've been rapping for 15 years. What are you talking about, buddy?
Normally, when the fans turn against the battler kind of warrants it.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Something happens, like we saw with Rocky.
Right.
They turned against, But when I was going, it was like you could tell they wasn't trying to listen. The moment they heard I was going personal.
Nah, buddy, this shit was just ass.
You think that was it?
God, you can hear.
You can hear? Okay.
It's like we don't hear. Niggas was saying it, so it was like, wow, this is a weird response to this approach. I really thought all this time niggas would really need to hear this.
Right.
So that was the approach, but I still feel flawless. And
salute, Alex Palace, salute, gang.
Just wanted to start a business when something surprising happens.
Today, I'm going to
Word? They want to hit a nigga with the commercial?
And execution, because that's my game.
Right.
My game is preparing and executing. So if he came out and
but like, I'm like, look how motherfucking. I had a question for y'all too, real quick, right? If I like speed up the video, like change like how fast to go with like that, does that stop them from like flagging his shit, or does it not really work? That's what I need to know when I be watching this shit. Like, do I need to be speeding shit up, or do I be straight for real? Cause what the fuck is that? Oh, that's a moth. My boy made crumble I'm just bored tonight, y'all. So
I got snacks in my bag. I don't want no bread, but these flavors you wish you had. And go without saying, already know I'm in my bag. Shopper Kung Fu, acting a fool, what's up with that? Heard you had something new, what he do? Hit to the bag, mess around by two. If I like it, I'm coming back. Barbecue phase 2, slid through, bought a red, lemon pepper, ghost pepper, no pepper, oh snap. All I'm saying is, I got snacks in my bag.
What's going on? It's your boy Snack King Cole. I am here. We are here at
Niggas a
Crumble
nut.
Cookie for a new lineup for the week. And shout out to Crumble Cookie. Man, I must have been missing, baby. When did y'all come up with the 6-boxer for your boy? Needed that, but I see how y'all try to do 6. Can you just do 5? Suggestion, can I just get 5? We did get everything. I brought a knife. So we're going to break them down. We're going to break them down. And I'm going to try to keep this rolling because I just put out an 11-minute video. And y'all ain't watch half of that. So salute to the ones that did. Let's get to eat. All right, people.
I've never heard of this place, Crumble Cookie.
Woo!
Oh, Lord.
Y'all looking good. Raisin.
Oatmeal raisin the best. I don't give a fuck what nobody say.
Yo, where the brownie batter at?
It's the black one.
Oh, no. We're coming in. You know, crazy enough, somehow I do blame Big Ben for this, right? Because I was on his page watching one of his crumble reviews, and he was talking about how the crumble was messing up, and I said, not my crumble. How we doing? Good. I just ordered, and I got a raisin instead of like the brownie batter. You guys have the brownie batter? Yeah. Yes. Told you, not my crumble. You did. All right, so we already seen these. Chocolate chip. Got that raisin, that oatmeal raisin. Got that, that's that cookie butter lover.
Now I'm cool on the peanut butter, John.
Cookie butter, that's nasty. That's nasty. My mouth watering. Oh my goodness. That's that peanut butter cookies and cream. Pumpkin chocolate chip.
Hell no.
And that good old classic sugar. Let me go scroll over just one more.
Fire.
Brownie batter. Woo, I'm excited about that one right there, boy. This is gonna be a lot of cookies, man. I do not have to do a chocolate chip or the classic sugar thing. I don't even like that one. I don't even know what the hype is about that one. I don't get it. And I'm not gonna do the oatmeal because that's not. Should I do it? Let's try this oatmeal raisin out. I've never really gotten one because it just sounds like regular oatmeal raisin. I can get this thing from Safeway. These cookies are expensive. I can't believe Shorty just threw an oatmeal raisin on here.
Oatmeal raisin, where it's at though.
Ooh, that thing fit though. Did she just put me on? Did she just put? She need a raise. This is good. Am I sleeping on oatmeal raisin cookies, or is this because it's crumble? It's probably because it's crumble. Now this that pumpkin chocolate chip sounds crazy weird to me. Nice soft bottom though. This is a nice little fluff joint right here.
I ain't rocking with no pumpkin chocolate chip. Let's see. Nothing out here. Look at who on the cover. This boy right here. Look who on the cover.
Watch this. I can show you how to get the biggest discounts online when you shop at major retailers like Amazon and.
That wasn't even the battle I was trying to watch. I mean, I figured we could get a little order to this shit here. Y'all want to see a freaking hilarious battle? Here we go. We're going to start here. Let's see who niggas started at this shit.
It's Brooklyn, son.
Shout out to Paul Street.
Strictly for my high for gang.
Tell me what y'all think you niggas right here, y'all.
Strictly for my high for gang. Strictly for my high for gang.
Was niggas fires or not?
Philip Shaw, aka Phil Mumbles. Wagwan, brother. Nigga, you looking like somebody gay uncle. Motherfucker, you been rapping for 30 years. Just quit. Nigga looking like one of them addicts. Cardi was around before he knew what bass meant. This nigga blogging in his mama basement. Nigga, just face it. Your bars, they lame and complacent. And I can't understand it. You a blogger, right? And ain't even blogging right. How the fuck you blogging and don't even have a Canon? Man, this bars of visuals. I'm smoking this nigga on an Android camera. And I managed to see, you can't manage. You been given opportunities and can't take advantage. And it's fucked up you getting killed by a Chirac Savage. You soft ass nigga. Disaster already said.
A Chirac Savage.
So it's about to get dark for you. Like the bullshit podcast.
Yeah, let's do this. Let's go through Friday Night Fights tonight, y'all.
From Canada, dumbass. You didn't just spend $150 just to catch $150. I'll battle this bitch 5 times, 3 rounds each, and still catch $150. You can't fuck with me. You too shallow for deep. Nigga, even the shit you say, we don't feel.
He was definitely reading.
Jazzy, I put Fresh Prince on the Smith and sent Phil to Uncle Phil. You Ashley. Nigga, you's a bitch. Nah, Hillary. That's you who you are. You just a stupid bitch. You right. And my shit too heavy. And I'm serving this nigga L's like Jeffrey, and your flow ain't fast or furious enough. Nigga, you beyond soft. I'm the Black Superman. I'll leave you with bruised sternum and broken jaw. I will Hobbs Shaw. Nigga, and you mad sweet.
He fired now, y'all.
Didn't you call a grown-ass man a mad queef?
Wait,
Just
what?
for that alone, you should get your ass beat, dragged down the damn street, and bash out your damn teeth. Yeah, I'll catch him lacking. Look at him as he stumbles. Big blade, cut his tongue out. Now Phil mumbles. And you leeching on the math, trying to get your numbers up. And you've been losing in life so long, you don't even know how to be runner-up. But if you're not first, you last. And you literally lost every battle you had. Nigga, you trash. And I'm throwing the garbage out. You that leaky shit at the bottom of the bag. And I'm going to keep this shit simple. You just another victim that died bad to Abysmal. And that was some sad shit. You let Abysmal body you for the night like a fat bitch. And whoever say he nice, y'all niggas is cap. Because he been battling all his life and can't out-rap a nigga that's not a rapper.
Nah, why he do Abysmal like that? You let Abysmal body you for the night like a fat bitch.
Damn, yo, what's up with Cole?
Abysmal body you for the night like a fat bitch. And whoever say he nice, y'all niggas is cap. Because he been battling all his life and can't out-rap a nigga that's not a rapper. Nigga, this shit's over. Just wrap this white bass up in plastic and trash him in his casket. Because, your shit's so bad, Trado wanted to beat your ass, bitch. And I'm mad at Matt for having me battle this loser in this loser bracket. Your arms is too short to box with God when you in that straight jacket. And I will fracture your face and break you down to fractions because my synapses are snapping on this actor in this chat acting like an actress. And this shit's trash.
They trying to get to the pocket on him. Trying to get on the pocket on him.
Just quit rapping and blog or get a job.
Get a
Bum ass
job.
Nigga, fuck out of here. Bars, bitch.
Bars, bitch. He said respectfully. He was just dissing the man. Wait, that's really what happened? Oh man.
Brooklyn, son. Strictly for
That's crazy. Hang on, y'all. I thought we was okay. So they not in order. Hey, y'all, this right here.
You can't do this.
Hey, y'all, watch this one, yo.
Friday Night Fight.
When I tell y'all this nigga right here hated me. Yo, let me tell y'all something.
The only battle league that matters in the entire world.
Hey, y'all. This man was crying, y'all. This man was crying, y'all.
Smarter than I think? Well, I think you're a stupid whack nigga. A super chat nigga. I'm known for shooting at niggas. What you gonna do with that, nigga? When that Ruger slap you a pack, or I could use a bat to leave you blue and black. Ran down on your man, and he told me where you was at. So he knew I was about to pull up like he was watching the map on the Uber app. You in the chat, I'm in the field where you hardly come. I pull that, nigga, party done. Nigga, are you dumb? Yo, I'ma keep it a century. I told you you was gonna resent me. But ever since we met, you've been trying to be friendly and befriend me. This nigga even sent me a friend request and tried to DM me like, yo, Kato, you got a couple dollars you can lend me? My pocket's empty. See, shit been hard. Ever since I sent Math the entry fee, I can't pay my rent fee. Any small amount won't offend me. All I need is enough to get a 10-piece chicken nuggets from Wendy's. I really appreciate anything you can send me. Smiley face. Like this soft ass nigga. I thought you was harder, cuz. But you know, stupid is as smarter does. But you think something sweet? Try some. This fifth will take down a bison. And I throw hands like Bison. Fuck that. I throw hands like Tyson. And I'm getting chicken the brands like Tyson. Pull up in the Humvee. One deep, gun drawn, fifth kick like Chung-Li. See, I think it's funny that you smarter than I think, but you wasn't smart enough to see that this was a setup. Dummy. Kato, baby.
Kato, you was born a bitch. Nigga, you been fraud. Nigga, you been fraud. Since your name Daniel Outlaw.
Yo, nah, son. Nah, son. My bad. My bad, y'all.
Kato, baby.
Kato, you was born a bitch. Nigga, you been fraud. Nigga, you been fraud. Since your name Daniel Outlaw, you gonna have to go hide out with your in-law. Bullets don't got no name. So when I'm shooting, I'm doing roll call. Don't get behind these bars. Cause when I lock in, you only get one phone call. You better make it count. And I ain't lying. That one phone call better be the Jews on the main line. I send niggas to hell when I blast mine. Niggas get pinched and boom. Start giving names like a tagline. Playing the game back. Nickname should be Craft Mine. Trying to merge with success without using a roll sign. Smarter here to prove that y'all work. Is it weird that I talk in third person? Man, I put that battery in your back and I got a short circuit. Man, right hand, your Iceman. No George Gervin. Like a boxer after he done working. Take a minute to recover. I know your soul hurting. Damn, Daniel, you just mad bitch. Only around cause man need his ass kicked. Stupid nigga.
Nah, silly. Oh my goodness, bro. Oh my goodness, bro. Oh my goodness, bro. This is yo. Some people shouldn't have been allowed to join this motherfucker, bro. Not damn, did you? Yo, this was our competition, Alex Felix. This was our comp.
You need your ass kicked. What man fit you up? Man like a boxer after he done working. Take a minute to recover. I know your soul hurting. Damn, Daniel, you just mad bitch. Only around cause man need his ass kicked. Stupid nigga, you need your ass kicked. What man fit you up like? You got smarter in the first. It's go time. Beat him, win the tournament. You will be a star in no time. Man, been trying to get you hot 20 years. That's why he put you on slow grind. But what he ain't tell you, I'm the skyscraper King Kong, Kato won't climb. I'm inclined to blow minds. My talent, I show mine. God let me live through a coma. That's one hell of a cosign. So I'm here to end Kato's life. I'm around at the same time. Wait. Now, I ain't timekeeping the timekeeper. I'm just here to show this outlaw blood. And I ain't talking slime either. He gonna need the public to defend him. And I ain't talking petty crimes either. How you let a nigga from read between the lines?
Yeah. Brooklyn, son. Strictly for my high for game. Strictly for my high for game.
Nah, buddy. We can't. Yo, nah. Son. Yo. All right, let's watch a good one. Yo. All right, so boom. All right, so we. Nah, we ain't gonna do that one yet. Hang on. Dang, it's really a lot of these motherfuckers. I forget how many of these motherfuckers really went down.
Landon makes mastering a lot easier than a lot of people think.
This is
What
a
the fuck he said?
quality
What did he
master
say?
that I
What did he even say? Ugh.
Friday night fights.
He damn sure did. Look at Abysmal, y'all. Look at your boy Abysmal, y'all. Mr. Mumbles. Wow, this shit wow.
So it's Mumbles versus Abysmal. This next round's mine as a gift. You play the monster, get him parked, I'll slam him in the abyss. I seen Quavos and Asia whoop your ass. This guy's really the pits, so I scrap my writs, save them for real competition, because with you I can basically just freestyle your death. See, this time around, I'm around. Y'all better level up from where you're at. Your 15 minutes of fame is gone. I was brought to restore order. That's facts plus tax. But let me stop. Break down why you're not even nearing this. You said these lines of the scheme all serious. This is a blue-faced bill versus a plain paper. A cardboard copy versus a main stager. Stop.
I don't know what's wrong with
That's
him.
where you should have been born. Tell me, y'all, what's going on? First carbon copy, main stager are horrible. And please tell us all, what main stage have you ever been on? Then he was like, a bug to Genghis Khan, I'll rate Asia, make you put a pacemaker in your naysayers. Okay, bruh. Then what other hollow threats you gonna throw out? Intercom into generators. By the next line, you'll see I'm no hater. He's just lame, bruh. You would like, you were
He basically did, bro. He basically did.
Against tailgaters. Okay. Now, in this example, are you the human trafficker in this weird parallel universe you've created? I'm not saying that you're racist, but white guy calling himself a human trafficker in a black sport, now that's truly on some slave shit. And your name flips are extremely bad, appalling, dreadful, or awful, just terrible. I'm trying to say it in a way that you can understand. I know your rap sound abysmal. I try to tell your soul to just quit because you're horrible, kid. White guy cramming a bunch of words together. I blame Eminem and Source for this.
Now he froze on a recorded video.
Aborted them quick.
How you
Your mom
freeze?
would have had a better life.
It's a
if you were
pre-recorded
surged
video.
on her
Why is he
tits.
frozen?
How they say in Mumbles, why are you so hard on him? Because these are the type that spread my culture thin. Math, you keep saying you got snipers on death. Then how these brothers and these cultures get in? The fact that you're even facing me.
He's a battle rapper.
It's not that you're white. It's the fact I can look at you and see that you've never been in a cipher in your whole damn life. So I don't care what you write or what type of words you recite, because you ain't getting no respect in the sport of MCs when you've never rock bite, So you're gonna get a good dose of a rock and have you surfing into a disaster, just like a math beef. You're such a giant pussy, all I'm hearing is mad queeps. Thinking you can beat me? How you doing that exactly? Because this is still a rap battle, and you cannot rap.
So, Mr. Mumbles 905. Like, sharing.
Yo, where the fuck are you, Abysmal? Where are you? Where do you? Yo,
Subscribe. Battling ain't been going nowhere, so
This
you
nigga in
decided to
Saudi
start
Arabia.
blogging on the side. 2 views per live. My oh my, ain't you God's gift in disguise? It's time to push up your glasses and crank the hearing aid, old man. We going for a ride. In your battle versus the king, just some random fatty. For anybody asking, you said you've been battling since '93. Goddamn, OG, you're right.
I was born in '93, yo. That's crazy.
Persona older than me. At least you finally coming into your own. Probably had that grandpa voice since you were like 3. This a broken fan in slow motion versus propeller choppers at high speeds. Spitting incantations, clogged brain arteries. Feeling like I make time freeze. You weren't even on the hit list, but I still scratch them off like a dime piece. You got a face that says, why me? I know a place where you could find peace. I'm a professional assassin, the definition of passionate. You're intellectually inadequate. My sense of rhythm is systematic. You can never.
One thing, bro. One thing about it, though. Abysmal came in the game like that. That boy was rapping. I ain't gonna lie to you. I mean, Abysmal. I mean, that boy rap for real.
All the pattern of passionate. You're intellectually inadequate. My sense of rhythm is systematic. You can never follow the patterns. Bite the barrel or talk to the hands. Break down all who cross my path like a prism where light fractures. Say your prayers, fool. I forward the message through. Try to triangulate on
Money
me.
Miz, what up, gang?
The decibel. Forget all the visuals. Real MC. Finna smoke you one go. Crease every line on your rhyme sheets as your deathbed unfolds. I'm the best on the card. Holographic Charizard. Kill you, then it's your pallbearers when the car park. This is what you not about. Why put a house cat out with the guard dog? Take him down a notch, knock him off his high horse. Farquaad. Be it a live chase revolver or just a katana, I get the metal spinning. That's how I'm airing a chopper. Always packing, catch him lacking. Peace be upon. Spinning, that's how I'm airing a chopper.
That wasn't a chopper, Abysmal.
Always pack and catch them lacking. Peace be upon us. Samurai mentality. I'm putting chinks in your armor. Do fully dirty. Ragdoll him for a plate. Get dishwashed. Rock you without the heavy metal. Duck, jab, slip, knot. The message I'm sending is telekinetic. How I move bodies. Let's switch the plot. You the grave robbing type. Stealing dead rapper styles and still can't lift your stock. Pistol pop.
It's a lot. We're going through the whole list tonight, Money Miz.
Top Booker T. Scissor chop, bust a can to baby at Walmart, clean up on aisle 5, get the mop. They say hell is empty, I'll start by adding one like a long distance call. Pocket rocket, send him to space, lose your body as your top lifting off. Get this bitch for everything he got, like I told you, broad, lick the John. You more pussy than a whole row of models with camel toe with a fashion show. We all knew how this match would go. Blame Hoffa, he offered the winners an opportunity to jump in his shoes on the battle stage, then tag your toe. At least you'll still have your show. Back King Sean his YouTube channel. I even plug it for you, bro. Yo, math, if the brackets weren't RNG, you're fucked up. Didn't even give him a chance. This fragile vagina's one and done. Witness a torture scene.
Yo, Abysmal, you wildin', bro. You don't have to do this to him.
Lopsided than biceps after quarantine. Fill the duffel, throw the shrimp and gumbo for spitting mumbo jumbo. Why is Mr. Mumbles going to war with Sun Tzu? You finna take a L in this fight, so take flight before I split your skull, fool. I got bundles stuffed under the mattress. You looking like you lie on the sidewalk bundled. Hobo gonna wake up in a puddle of blood when I stuff every organ but your vitals in my trunk room. Easy.
Yo, Abysmal dead ass wrong for why he did that man like that. I ain't gonna lie to you. He ain't had to do Abysmal. He ain't had to do him like that, yo. He ain't had to do Mr. Mumbles like that, yo. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, okay, let's go ahead with it.
These are producers' reactions to the samples in the producer growth kit.
I don't know who told the people I wanted to be a producer. Like, can y'all get off my goddamn ads?
It's Brooklyn, son.
See how this went.
For gang, strictly for my high for gang, for my high for gang, strictly for my high for gang, strictly for my high for gang.
WFN gang.
What the fuck?
They said when they look at me, they vision the streets. I believed it. To the point I looked in the mirror and had the same vision for me. Steve, your mom recently passed? I can relate. I seen my mom die at the age of 6. Life put me through some crazy shit. Born in the small projects. The streets raised me. Militant. Meanwhile, niggas like you too fools taking life for granted. Dickhead better tighten up. He wants smoke, I'm giving smoke. I tell him lean in and put a cig in his face. Then a bullet, then a bullet, and a flash, blood splash. Then his body hit the ground and his life came up. He ain't know the effects it have on his family. They whole life changed up. I'm a motherfucking beast. Nigga, you can't fuck with me and look like
Talk to this nigga, Jack.
and live at the double tree. Steve's definition dripping. Not stylish, shoot this dog, leave him in the alley, the rock, split his wallet. Steve's come out, I wanna see you, Rogers. We don't believe you. Use a dickhead for lying to the people. Knock on his door and hit his bitch through the peephole. You can fuck Steve's bitch for a box of pizza, cigarettes, 2 per 30s. She a cheap hoe, the type let you fuck on her face, then scheme on her Steve's and suck her. The type give her a kiss and tell her you love her, knowing she cheat on him. Dickhead go sit a dummy. Broke ass nigga don't get no money. Stop taking pics and making videos.
Yo, Friday Night Fights was wild, yo.
Hold up, let me set the record straight. Level up, levitate, straight facts, fuck the fake. We are not the same. You wanna know the difference? You get pulled over before license and registration, copper speak. It's way different. I get pulled over, I'm a bitch. Just because the color of my skin, cop ready to pop the heat. It's a cell phone in my hand, but somehow it's a Glock you see, the camera's rolling. So first warning is to stop and freeze, pull me out the car so I can give them a reason. I make one wrong move, then it's a box for me. All this police brutality is devastating. This is just another reason for y'all crackers to give us our reparations. Since y'all always stealing what we invent. Walk, dress, talk, even the way we fit. Instead of admitting to the facts and showing love, you motherfuckers forever hate. I ain't gonna forget shit until it's aboriginal. And y'all give us back some land, and all my ADOS people are reparations. A pill, bill, H40. For the H, I, and ADOS, a grip 40s. And I'm high pressure to blood. And get it popping like an H40 pill. We are not the same. The difference between you and I are skin color, and you's a bitch. I'm a GC, America worldwide, believe false history. All that bullshit they feed on TV. If the white man hate us so much, why the fuck you wanna be me? Don't scratch that. Let me put the gun down and get back smacked. Don't let me backtrack and live up to my image and push a cat back. I air on Rogers, then say fuck 12. Then you can meet with God. Then we know whoever wins the war writes the history. So everything America believes is lies. Don't believe in the lies, believe in God and what he telling I believe in the eyes when reading Quran, because I believe in God. Reading the lines for the white man, he just feed lies to keep the brain washed to the low, where the feet rely. We know who the enemy is, but we still eat beside to peep the nonsense. Sit back, dig deep in conscious how we was taught to plan to fail, and keep it violent. Hate ourselves from the vision that had the heat arising. Soon as we build something real, they peak, they stop it. The shit that I'm spitting is real, you gotta equalize it. Jesus was brown before Columbus fell, my peak was around. America would re-reside, right in front of your face. How you don't see the toxic? Before I use the white man bank, I'm a sneaker box. I don't believe in nothing. I'm telling I. Most of the people don't even know the television is being weaponized. Black on black this, black on black that. Like you even white motherfuckers don't do shit. I peep your lies. Hot dogs and pizzas, hot and Lango to take our kids because it get D8. D-State, Masonic rituals, fucking repeat.
He talking.
Selling drugs.
That boy going.
Selling kids. Man, I would have thought this shit was fake. Nigga, fuck out of here. What no nigga? Ah, rap.
He talking, yo. My boy was talking.
Previously on Friday Night Fights.
When Steez came on, it was a different feel. It was a direct approach that I appreciated, and he didn't sound like how I was expecting him to sound.
I'll call it. I get at the Bumpy. I think everybody's gonna give that to Bumpy. Yo, Mickey, where you at?
He might be asleep, man. Mickey, yo, he said he was in bed in the joint.
Jackpot! You rain on top of sort of leprechauns. Never there, never saw them. Imaginary like your weapons drawn, so your battle guns, don't waste them, son. When I brought vibranium, ricocheting it off your cranium, the distance was relative, Nas and Damien, and your arms are too short to want to box with Satan, son. So don't make me get a stainless too. So I'll throw that shit in your face like women can't wait to do. Wait, fight back. I hate everything. I don't like Jack. We need fewer. Bye, Jack. You'll be a repeat loser. I just got hijacked, no DB Cooper. So don't bring up my battle. You see these viewers? Because actually, you can't rap with Steez. If you're battling, puts Mickey Facts to sleep. Last round, how I perform? Exactly how I should. How about yours? Not very good. Getting on before? Jack never could. Leprechaun 4? A melting pot, like an awesome crowd. How you lost your round, remind me
He
of
started
all the
off out of
magnetic
breath.
MCs and Freddie Fox all around, huh? Because now you're an old dramatic MC after Bumpy knocked you out. I'm the captain now. I don't play no games, Jack. Put all your fortune in your will so your family can save that. Not one of your bars got played back, not even a pat on the back. What you want me to say, Jack? How you expect us to stay? Facts. And trying to follow your schemes remind me of Kingdom Hearts with them dreams. The way your bars had Mickey falling asleep. Oh, you got 3 businesses? What the coincidence? I got 3 shits to give. You ain't a bar god, you a restaurant mascot. Matter of fact, pot, you one step from mumbles in the last spot. So don't call me crazy when I got a crack pot. I'll turn this to a Sonic Casino stage where my knuckles got a jackpot. Ain't not an OG, just an old MC. I gotta stop smoking pot. Remind me of Mama Steez scolding me. At the end of the day, bro, keep sending your lame flow. Your voice message to me was gay, though. I guess Jack Poppy at the end of his rainbow. I don't need gold. I want the cash back. Vegas God, I'm about to blackjack. Your house of cards can't stack. Folding y'all bad hands. I'm Johnny Depp on Fast and Task. Past that like math had to on Jack's raps. Sorry, Jack. I can't spare old lives like a Vex can. Jumping Jack Flash. Nah, they jumped in Jack Flash. I mean, they robbed Barry Allen, and I can't turn that time back.
But I gave it to AK Asia. You know what I mean? I'm not into Goku and anime, so when you I don't know.
Nah.
You know, I got the
Don King looking ass motherfucker. You need to mind your own business. Get the cash app. Invest in NASDAQ. You applaud copied writtens? I told myself that's ASCAP. You were surrounded by snow, but not one bar cold. You backtrack. Weather delays your delivery half-assed. Don't be mad. UPS is hiring, but even they wouldn't unpack that. Nobody's giving a damn, and it's a fact. Your war stories ain't hitting, fam. I'm trying to get a house with more stories than your Instagram. Businessman. Well, I'm here to work. And when I'm punching in, it's no clock, and it don't stop. They had to carry you out your own restaurant in a to-go box. They had to ban Steez, you understand me? Chop you up, kitchen nightmare, more Gordon Ramsay. You a fuckface. You don't want beef, you don't cook enough steak. You don't want war, you just a cupcake. And fuck all that no-flavored shit. I'll bring the season finale. I'll end him. I'll dead him. You want to talk spicy? Then call Sean Evans or get an interview with Cobain on torch lanes, open grill, more flames, suicide. I do the job, and you Anthony Bourdain. You ain't Raekwon or Trez. Don't sit at no chef's table. And if y'all don't get these bars, then get cable. Before I put you in a Deadpool 2 and time travel can't save you. Back to the top. Math had to stop when Bumpy put Jack in a box. Hardy's hard loser.
I ain't gonna lie, this was long ass rounds.
Jr. You ain't the face of the tournament.
Or is it just me?
You, sir? We'll take that bullshit to Asia. Carlos Boozer. I don't give a fuck about winning, son. The fans
Why
was
he
off
keep
the
mentioning
season.
me?
My shit was done. Then Pop put us all to sleep like an indica. So keep all your Mr. Rogers jokes. There's Mormons in Utah. God, I know. Here we go. You can talk about the Jazz, but you ain't know I was sick. You Jerry Sloan. Jack Pop for the gold. Here's a tip for the jar that you own. It was game over for your little flips a long time ago.
First of all, I didn't know.
Is he done? I hate everybody that put the clips in their goddamn shit, bro.
Did everybody else know he was sick? I guess I was the last one to know.
You might be asking yourself, can
dead
you
ass
actually
right now?
create high-quality live streams?
Friday Night Fights. The only battle league that matters in the entire
This nigga
world.
swore he was crazy.
Strictly for my high for gang. My high for gang. Strictly for my high for gang. Strictly for my high for gang.
Big Santa. Looking like Rosenberg Raw mixed with a damn panda. Shit gonna get bad, Santa. You should be mad at Jen and Mad Santa because they set you up. This was bad planning. God damn it, through this pandemic, you better stay home.
Pandemic.
Because this is a no-fly zone, and if I catch you over the shy, I slay every reindeer, leave you alive just to watch you fall out the sky and die. Now, you know you done fucked up, right? You know your bars ain't tight. Because I canceled Christmas on St. Nicholas and had your family missing out of Santa's village. After that, silent night. Now, I know you got a bar about how you got the stick of the 40. Nigga, we don't believe in Santa. Nigga, you phony. Because when I went to 40, I turned Santa's little helpers into dead homies. Now, because I ran on them, laid on them, and I'm dead on them. Up close, headshot. I guess I'm Santa now because I got red on them. Yeah, nigga, you fried, baked, and broiled. And you keep talking at the side of your neck, little boy, and I put a knee in that shit, George. You know what? You gonna die bad. Like a head-on car crash, and I pass some bullets out like presents, nigga. Come get your grab bag and get your trash-ass gift wrapped in a glad bag.
Flow.
Don't worry,
that
though.
Pocket.
I got shots for free. Like the bottles on me. So you walk up and try to talk tough and get your ass lit like a Christmas tree. Fuck you mean. When I arrive on the scene, niggas die on the scene. And I don't even need 90 seconds. I'm killing these niggas in a minimum of a minute. My nigga, just listen. You lost before you even begin this. And even though I'm a beginner, I'm killing all of you veteran niggas. Bars, bitch.
Nigga was wildin'.
Hey, yo, Math got me battling pause. So I brought a blade, one motion, we watching ball pop. I mean, y'all know I had deep covered. Yeah, and it don't stop. Off top, ball finish. Y'all heard it. This just for the buzz, the game winner. Bang, and I'm shooting for deep. It's Dame Lillard. This battle rap shit is not really what it seems. It's like if you ain't rapping about a pistol, automatically you weak. I mean, y'all really want to see if I got an arm? You better go deep. Somebody should have let them know I'm with all that. Get you kidnapped. Real dope boy. But now it's your fan screaming, can I get my brother Ball back? He get bitch slapped. This a warning call. I've been involved. Some of y'all ain't really been in the field. Need to chill with all the acting. Me, I can't take a game off. It's a different load I gotta manage. I ain't talking about a job. It's Santa. And I just had a meeting with the mob. So this, a clean body. Can't question sanitized. I've been reckless. His blood, so I leave it on the floor. Game 7. Homie, you don't even deserve to be spawned with me. Nigga, I will crack his shit. His job fall off like it had beef with 50. I'm on my bully shit. You just capping in front of Math. Get a dose of this. He's a bitch. Lucky this wasn't in person. There would have been a murder in the place. I heard all your homies was riding on the ops, but why your phone never rang? Nigga, you was the only bitch that wasn't down like the one that got away. Get the fuck about the paint. I just hope you got the will for this. Bang, I kicked the door. Tie you and the bitch you with. I'm talking put you in a knot together. Entangle me. Can't get out of this. Try me. Are you dumb or what? You cool in person, but on the internet you acting tough. Y'all remember Virgil did the Art for Pop Smoke album? Yeah, you was dead wrong for putting that cover up. Enough's enough. Pause.
I ain't gonna lie, he kind of went off on Paul's Deep, you heard? He kind of went off on him, buddy. Yeah, B? He kind of went off on him. Let me see. Let me find one. All right, let's see. Y'all want to see Bumpy? Let's check out Bumpy bars, you heard?
The first time he held the gun to my head, I had come home. He was questioning me about it, and guess he didn't like what I had to say. He held the gun to my temple and said, he was gonna blow my brains out.
Strictly for my high for gang. For my high for gang. Strictly for my high for gang. Strictly for my high for gang.
Bumpy without the hat on though?
Question. Who y'all putting at the top? I had to ask. Oh, is Bumpy in the spot? Well, that's rash. His aggravating ass haven't scratched the surface roughly. He a patch of epidermis under the tat gap. Was that a stretch? I'm just practicing my scraps left. Bumpy trash, but I'm glad I got the bag to flex. Nigga, you too frail. They only watching this battle to see a bumpy body, new nails. Last round, found his old ass putting Chuck Taylor's back on the map. Don't be surprised this clown try to rebound FUBU sales. Bumpy bars, Blockbuster, Circuit City, perfect similes. I ain't really found a difference. Don't take it personal, be a quick thou was my interest. Where you going? Strictly out of business. Last round, you won by default alone. This where your funds exhausted. Hold up. Before you get to your gun drawing, let me pay respect up to the artist. This the first time a nigga call himself trying to Debo Craig and look just as retarded. You look like 3 Letterman if he failed the 12th grade twice. Favorite pastime, kicking it with your cellmate, playing dice. Hold up. I'ma do this without the yells. The moment they booked this, I read through Bumpy without the braille. blood rituals. You trying to get out the spell. Can't find nothing wholesome in your mental cloud to swell. Let me hold some. That's him begging for clout. Can't figure out how to help out yourself. So you stuck bragging about priors and khaki denim suits like Gorilla Glue. Your mind can't get out the jail. Whoo, that bar is hard, boy. I'm who you crack babies try to become when y'all realize running the streets
that boy
is dumb.
Craig versus
Yo,
Bumpy
who at the
Bars.
Bukkake? Multiple streams of income. I've been long-term thinking. You niggas just see what's in front. Cash, collateral, credit. Them some words you can't even say being a blood. I think you bleed every month. But I ain't never cared what gang you was, because when you shot, it don't matter if bumpy blood, when it clot, all that energy wasted on the block. Like your cord is missing. Your core is missing like a pitted fruit. I'm making visible his panic like core and misfit. I ain't gonna diss the set. That ain't never my intent. Respectfully, but understand your trajectory. Selling incense on 125th, dumb nigga. I should hop a cab.
He said math nephew.
Red rag wrapped to my wrist. Hop out the passenger side. Cop at the Capitol riot. Beat a nigga with the flag he represent. Woo! You the type to blab hella quick. I ain't insinuating you a rat teller snitch, but how many applications you done sent to Vlad to sit on the couch and rep the clip? I doubt that he be down to scuffle, one-on-one shit. Whole team will probably bring out the muzzle on some dumb shit. Cerebral palsy, them finger and thumb twists, just show me you weak without your muscle. But that West Coast 6-4 music you got, that's what we want from you. I bump it too at my next event, but you ain't coming through. You make the bitches uncomfortable. Take that home with you, little nigga.
All right, Bumpy, let's see. Let's eat. Wait. Nah, y'all. I forgot about this shit.
Keep it G. I'd rather just grab a tool and black, deck him, drive a school to a shoot before I even knew what happened. But they saying I got a rap, so I'm just gonna show I'm a craftsman. They say you gotta do that boy bad. The last time they heard from him, he disappeared. Now all they're gonna hear about is him dying. I guess he's now Craig Man.
Yeah, that's fire.
It's when I'm letting them fly. And they know it's no cap when it's 50% chance, it's lid they find. Oh yeah, he getting packed the fuck up with no safety. I ain't no hoarder, but folks gonna be happy he got lifted out the way. It's a stay-at-home order. As soon as I heard the name, I immediately deployed. I knew I was holding no slack. I can tell by his body frame. When I hit him in his chest, it's coming out his back. Yes, without a brick, Craig is fucked up. These are Friday night facts. You already looked at as the saint. Did a fan favorite. So folks already gonna have a certain take. But you gonna feel this Justin is a disaster. But I'll make him twist the other way. We all know Math love you. He don't want you out in these streets getting shot. He wants you to fight and survive. Like the old heads. But now he got to watch from the side. And all he can say is, get up, Craig. Get up, Craig. 4. That's what I push. Where it's no holds bar. Hopping out the caddy with the iron, leaving him stuck in the rough. I guess he wasn't up to par. I guarantee if he was face to face, I'm fired. It's his off day. 2 shots to the body, chipped him. Then his dome got jealous, so I let his apple pay. Just for you thinking you can face me. You always gonna be looked at as that dumb bitch. Christina Applegate, with that flurry of punches, everybody just heard what I said. It went from, let's go, Craig, to Craig. But don't worry, you still be a star in the ER. You're gonna be stuck in a wheelchair with all them breathing problems, but you still be Craig. Lamar, controlled, while drowning him in the swimming pool. You can't fool me. Calling out for Jesus like he gonna just pop up and save you. But you can go back to the beginning of AD, nigga. No lifeguard on duty. Truly be seeing you put in a little work, but you never stick around to finish. Ain't that kind of odd? No wonder I keep firing Craig. You can't keep a job. Maybe you should have stayed up on that porch, bro. Because we all know if it wasn't for peer pressure, Craig never wanted no smoke. I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but you can go and put that gun down, son, and get knocked out like your father used to. YouTube, monetization, only channel paid hits. Netflix to Amazon Prime. Yeah, you shooting, but your clips are compared to this original shit. Trying so hard to get to Cardi, ran in the wrong house, and got hit with all kind of sticks. And they know I ain't never lied. Craig, how you expect to reach the top when you had to be talked into getting high? That got to be a horrible feeling. Steady trying to beat a guy and elevate, but you reached your ceiling, and since this where your dirt stopped, look like my penicillin. Hey man, I know I made a mess of this nigga, but don't buy. Cause when I'm done, jackpot cleaning all this shit up for $2. And there's only one way I know. It's one nigga out of all the Fridays that Craig had no problem paying. R.I.P.D.
What's up, y'all?
It ain't no stopping them. Beat out from Africa. Nigga, that's Crenshaw mouth.
All right, that was crazy.
Police. I'm a cop. You got a
Alex Powers versus Bumpy Bars. Alex Powers versus Bumpy Bars. All right, I forgot about that one. No, my bad. Don Vito.
Friday Night Fights.
I hate this filter that make everybody look like they got bad skin, by the way. It's terrible filter.
For my high for gang, strictly for my high for gang, strictly for my high for gang.
Friday Night Fights, right?
Right.
Nigga, let's get straight to action. I wasn't here for the first round, but this gonna be worse than the last one. I don't care who won the one before. I'm here to smash him. All you gonna hear is a
bang, bang.
Like a nigga couldn't wait to smack him. Then a
Dom DeMarco.
Like it was a chain reaction. I came in snapping. What you thought? Math picked me for fun? Nah, he chose me because I'm the very intelligent, different one. Nigga, know my name. And you're losing this tournament if you don't know the game. Resentment, violence, and gore. I got a lot of rage, headshot. Point at his chest like, I don't know how to aim. Once Roscoe got burnt with the biscuit, it caused his mama pain. Y'all wondering why I said Roscoe. Cause that's his IG name. We're not the same. What makes you think I couldn't handle you? Gnome 7, good verse top? Yeah, you dealing with a different kind of animal. It's a rat for him. Once I win this round, I'll be back again to catch another homie. But for now, let's get back to this bullshit ass battle. Cause I ain't even asked for this. Math, what makes you feel Palix have what it takes to be matching wits? I ain't feeling this clown. Who think Alex it? Look in the chat, all I see is Alex that. Palix this. Shit phony. This is exactly how Alex spit. When I first heard I was battling you, I was mad and angry. Watch your battles, and the sound of your voice had me agitated. Grab the hawk, ready to catch an assault. That's aggravated. I'ma body you on cam. Grab mad and angry. Exactly how Alex spit.
I suppose you gotta admit he was kind of on point with the voice. You heard? He was kind of on point.
When I first heard I was battling you, I was mad and angry. Watch your battles, and the sound of your voice had me agitated. Grab the hawk, ready to catch an assault. That's aggravated. I'ma body you on cam, and the comments gon' validate it. Play with me, you'll straight be gone. Banger drawn for whatever's on your mind. I'll erase it off. Hey, Asia, I don't care if you take this wrong.
We wasn't other hood back then, you heard? Niggas had smoke, you heard? I'm gonna catch this nigga outside, though. Y'all wait for it.
You was in a... I'll erase it off. Hey, Asia, I don't care if you take this wrong. You was in a hyperbolic time chamber for hours. Nigga, next time load this in the chamber, it won't take as long. Alex, you're not a big-hearted warrior. I think you're strong. You wet and lack passion. I think you soft. There's a price on your head. What you think it cost? You half-ass. I made this count and he paid it off, nigga. Your win, I said I'ma get it. Half off, paid this. Just know your casket wasn't very expensive. I dug you a ditch. Now I'ma bury you in it. And the fact he losing got me very offended. The body was good without it. I'm different, my G. I'm killing a Pete. After Piper Boy see this, he gonna do a recap like, listen to me. With the bars, I'm very...
I just realized this nigga was at the dock all fucking day. This is the same location. This nigga was there all fucking day. He shot the first part, then waited till the sun went down and shot. What the fuck was you doing there on the boardwalk, cuz? All day, nigga?
Your depth. Just know I'm the HNIC. You came to battle the truth. I just came to see your queen flip on me and beat you to the point. Just have to get the other nigga he sent for me. Big dog in the yard. You more like a kitten than me. You rap weird. And I paint pictures visually, cause this a mind game. This kind of thing you don't usually do. I'm profound, hard to figure, like in a Rubik's Cube. Killers with me, and ain't no limit to what they'll do to you. They go off signal, and all I gotta holler is, they'll blow this fish head off.
I ain't talking that Hootie Crew, deuce to his head. It ain't an instant transmission move, headshot. He'll be instantly transmitted to the hospital. Hurdles? Nigga, of course you wouldn't make it out of this obstacle. It's half a game.
After a couple months in the group chat, I feel like I know the real you. At first, I thought you was kind of whack. And now, I still do. I'm finna kill you. I'm too advanced. It's finna be a murder here. But even with a scarecrow, this corn don't stand a chance. He's slow. He ain't gonna get what I just said. It's alright. He's still dead. This an ass whipping. That's why I started off with a crowbar right over his head. I'm finna check this nigga. Disrespect this nigga. His name's Vito. Right off rip, y'all should know to reject this nigga. Thinking he can out-rap me is like a slap in the face. Now it's like I'm solving a Rubik's Cube. I gotta put this square back in his place. Yeah, he got spunk. He still can't mess with me, though. He up against a bar god. Y'all gonna think Math gave Danny the veto. I'm not the nigga he should be trying to spit his rhymes with. I guess I gotta crack his skull to show this egghead that I'm lit. You ducked the first tournament. But it makes sense this round you wanted to do. Because if I sat down and wrote them verses you be spitting, well, I also would have got up and torn them in two. You suck. I'm about to have you looking goofy in here. I know Black Lives Matter. I still couldn't wait to kill this newbie in here. Because when I listen to you rap, your lack of skill is quite evident. I be thinking, how come all her hair is trash? Like I got beef with the vice president. Y'all don't even know. I'm so hyped to kill him. He finna get slayed.
Slade.
I'ma kill him off like a Teen Titan villain. He be talking mad shit in the group chat. He act like a true diva. But when it comes time to put up or shut up, well, this chump don't do neither. He challenged Cardi to a battle for 2,000. But before scared to, nigga, we never shook. You make me sick. You the worst type of crook. Probably why niggas ran your way wanted you cooked. They came through like bow, bang, pow, boom, wow. He was comfortable on his block. I bet he shook on it now. Little loudmouth bastard. Remind niggas of Eric Cartman. They wanted to see how many shots can he stand from the cow. Pretending he tough. Who he tricking? Acting like he stay strapped. We know this dude be slipping. We wouldn't see him with the deuce if he was Stewie Griffin. You fucking fake hoe. For heaven's sake, give me a break, yo. If you was Crab or Goyle, I'd still never see you with a Draco. His punk ass a nerd, but he front like he the plug or something. That's absurd. You wily coyote. I'd be so surprised if you ever really trapped a bird. You need to stop with the act. You and your crew, just a bunch of shoplifters. Y'all get caught in the act, then you and your wolves gonna flee the scene. That's what he mean if he say he ran off with the pack. This foo-foo phony fraud little fruit talking like you'll put a nigga in a suit remind me of Riley Freeman playing ball, just making niggas think he finna shoot. And if he do take a shot, 36. In other words, he bricks. Ain't no way I'm losing to this dirty bitch. I couldn't get washed by Dawn if I was a dirty dish. Fucking fake ass Rambo, fronting like he letting the can go when this sucker wouldn't raise metal if he was Tony Soprano. Damn, bro, it ain't no holding me back. Anyone who know me know I'm a snap. And maybe you even think this jabroni can rap. But if he told you he can CAP, well, you should know that it's cat.
All right. Let me see. We'll see which one we haven't watched yet. Let's see. All right. Let's go. Me versus that boy Craig.
There's one issue where Herschel Walker actually has made his position clear.
Not me, but me.
There's a ban on abortion right now, and I think that's a problem.
Walker's for banning abortion.
Brody, get Brody up out of here. What we doing here? These commercials up out of here.
Friday Night Fights. The only battle that matters in the entire world.
That mask was hard. I ain't gonna hold you. That mask was hard.
Strictly for my high for gang. Strictly for my high for gang.
Yo, truthfully, Math ain't got no use for this chick. Use Math. He put you between me and some money, knowing what tools that I grip. And I'm hungry. You looking like food that he dished. In my eyes, Hoffa basically put a bag on your head, but you used to that shit. I said, Lord, you took the wrong man, but you used to that shit.
I just want to let you know that these are all real life photos of my brother right here. These are all like when we was in the chat, where we like on lives or whatever like that. You know what I mean? Not lives, but like video calls and shit like that. Or he recorded like a video like wanted to battle rap. These are all real life. These is real life masks he was choosing back then. You know what I mean? Brody done glowed up now. He could, but these are all real. That's really him. That's really him. He did a McDonald's. He smoked a nigga in a McDonald's mask, tinfoil man. I don't know what these two are. But bro was just trying to find anything to cover his face.
I said, Lord, you took the wrong mask wearing rapper, left me to deal with me. Guess this is therapy practice. But this is what y'all wanted. Putting me in front of me, a memeable moment. Oh, okay. So what I say to you, I'm really saying to I see where this is going. Oh, I'm rubber your glue ass nigga. Ain't even give your name so the people can know it. Fair enough. I ain't know a lot of niggas' names when we was squaring up. But even with the mask you wear, I could see your chin is frail as fuck. Take that home with you, little nigga. I'm down to my last 2 bullets. I got one for you and one for me. Let's keep it fair. I'll leave his scalp by his feet, gel in his shoes, orthopedic wear, head wounds. If he survived that, he leaving with Stevie hair. Your girl let the train run for cheaper fares. Why do you keep her there, rookie? Oh, I know how this queer get nookie. You tell him you're a feminist. Ironic, because me getting me too. They all exposed because they in a bitch. Me and me is not synonyms. I'm stocks and dividends. You stock daylight, broad daylight, trying to befriend him. Somebody talk some sense in him. Almost got your dumb ass.
Hang on, my bad, y'all. We're coming right back. Give me 1 second, y'all, because shit just got electric in this motherfucker. Shit just got electric in this motherfucker. Trap just got off of work, or he on his lunch break or some shit like that. Shit just got electric in this motherfucker. I don't see the chat moving quick enough to find that electric in that. You know what I mean? I need to see that in the chat. The Smoke King is here, you heard?
What's wrong with you, man? What the hell you got going on, man? I see you out here playing this shit, man. I said, man, let me come up here and turn this shit the fuck up, man. What the fuck going on, man?
Man, shit, man. We just up here chilling, vibing. Cause I was just bored, cause I ain't got shit to
What
talk
the hell
about.
you bored about, man? What the fuck going on, man?
Man, what's up with it, Smoke? What's up with it, Smoke? There you go, Money Miz. Now we in the building, you heard?
Yeah, man, we in this motherfucker. You did. You know what I'm saying? I had fucked around and dozed out, woke back up. You know what I mean? Started playing the game a little bit, ordered some food and shit. I forgot about YouTube. I looked on YouTube. I see you live. I said, okay, let me click on this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Shit. We was going down the whole playlist, see niggas starts and shit like that, you know what I mean? That's what we was doing. Look, man, I ain't gonna tell you my ass was in the fuck.
You said you went down the playlist.
We was going down like all the Friday night fights because they didn't see these shits, you know what I mean? Yeah, they didn't see them shits, you know what I mean? That's all we was doing, you know. We was shit up here bored because I ain't had shit to talk about. But I earned an R8. I had like 4 bowls of spaghetti.
4 bowls, my nigga? That's dick. 4 bowls of spaghetti is super different, bro. That's like,
nah, because
like,
it's
bro,
not.
I could eat 2, bro, and be good. Like, you know what I mean? And maybe have like some acid reflux throughout the night type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but look, it's the skinny noodles.
My nigga?
It's the skinny noodles though, so that changes it.
What's that shit called? The angel hair shit?
Nah, I just like the regular spaghetti noodles because some people make it with the the big. It's just regular spaghetti.
Okay.
Yeah, you know what I mean. It ain't the fettuccine, so it's just straight. You know what I mean? And then just the garlic bread with it.
Nah, the garlic bread be fire.
Yeah,
I
the
love
garlic
this
bread.
motherfucking garlic bread, bro. I'm not going. Hey,
Yeah,
garlic
fact.
bread is so fire to me. It just gives me so much heartburn, but it's so fire.
Yeah, fact. And then I do water. I don't even do the soda no more. Just water with dinner. I do water with dinner. That's new for me.
Well, I ain't gonna lie to you. Look, next time you do this, next time you eat spaghetti or any pasta or anything like that, have you 3 ounces of wine with that motherfucker.
All right. Yeah, cool. I'm gonna try that then because I'm gonna eat some more when I get in the house and shit like that. Yeah, then we got some wine. We got some
Yeah,
wine.
man. Yeah, you know what I mean? You 3 ounces of wine with it, you know what I'm saying? Get you a little ice cold bottle of water on the side of that guy too, you know what I'm saying?
That'd be fire.
Uh-huh.
I'm
It'll
gonna
be
try that.
alright, this motherfucker. You might go be sleepy afterward, but you gonna be alright, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm gonna be right the fuck knocked out too. It's one of those nights where I'm kind of like, damn, I can't wait till I'm sleepy enough to go to sleep. I ain't gonna hold it. I had a rough day, man.
What happened?
And 6 women in this house and a lot of emotions, and I'm
yeah.
losing it, bro. I'm losing this fight, man.
Shit, that's the fight you always gonna lose. We lose that one all the time, man. Look, man.
Yeah,
Try to know by now, man. That's look. I lost. Okay. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
I lost this one. You know what I mean? Only thing you can do, you know what I'm saying, is cover your face.
Yeah, I was just saying that to them, bro. I just picked my hoodie down. I wear a hoodie all day. That way I can just, you know what I mean? Hey, that's why my favorite, you know, I watch Family Guy. I watch a lot of Family Guy. Like literally, I cannot, like when I go into sleep, I put Family Guy on in the background, and that's really the only way I can go to sleep, right? My favorite episode, or just favorite part of Family Guy ever, is when they say, "Men, we don't know what we did." when dude just got cussed out for no reason by a female. We don't know what we did, man. We just hate us, man.
Facts, bro. They hate us because they know we stupid. You know what I'm saying? But they don't understand why we don't know why we stupid. You know what I'm saying? That's why that's the shit that they hate. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but see,
Like,
then,
shit, I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
and then what I was telling them earlier is like they be having. I gotta take all the punches. They be swinging at me. Imagine, but guess what? It's even more trouble if I say I got an issue with something.
Boy, look, you might as well just eat that issue, man. You might as well just eat that. Boy, look, man. You better not never have an issue. Look. The only way you can have an issue if shit ain't right. If shit just ain't right at all. That's the only way you can have it. You know what I'm saying? Yep. Other than that, ain't no issue. What issue? You know what I'm saying? Now when shit go wrong, that's when daddy get the issue. That's when daddy's supposed to have an issue. Shit.
Yeah, of course. But if I just say anything like you left your, well, I just got to do this and do that and do that. Then they jump me. I'm like, oh man.
Yeah, you just say some shit out of turn like that, it's over with.
I just like, you know what? I got it. I get it myself. I cleaned it up for you. Don't worry, guys. I got it.
That's a fact. That's a fact, boy.
Get wild up in that move.
I already know it. Motherfucker. No, I don't be saying shit. I get mad, I go to the car. Fuck all of this.
Yeah, this is what I get for trying to have
I go to the car. Baby, I'll be right back. I'll go to the store. You want something? And I'm still asking if she wants something. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Even when I got the issue. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah.
I'll check it out. Crucial, definitely. I ain't see it yet, but I'm definitely about to check it out. But yeah, that's fact. He said he sent me a snippet or something. I'm check it out.
Okay,
he waiting on his song to drop. I've been working on it.
Crucial be having all different type of shit, all different type of content type shit. You got beats. Then you got his regular content that he do. He be doing a parody. You know what I'm saying? That nigga need to write a movie. He need to write a movie for real.
Yeah, facts. The song I'm about to drop is he gave me the beat for it. Shit like that. I appreciate that too. So he waiting for that shit to drop. But I've been having some issues, but I think I'm good now. I just got my headphones fixed, so now we about to get real in this shit. You know what I mean? All right, bet I got you. Cool. You said play it now.
I gotta buy some new headphones. I motherfucking sat my big ass on half of the headphone and broke that motherfucker. Man, what the fuck? I got some motherfucking caution tape on that motherfucker right now.
Oh yeah. See, that's the problem. See, my shit is like Gorilla Glue. I had to get cause that's what happened to me. Set my ass on these motherfuckers. Crack.
Crack.
I was upset, yo. I was
Man.
upset.
I say, look at your big ass sitting on shit all the damn time. The fuck?
Can't even be mad at nobody else but yourself. Like that's
Right. Oh, mad as hell. A hot boy. The lad too, your nigga was hot. That nigga feel like what is it, like 60, 65 bucks on this shit too, man. This shit ain't cheap, man.
Yeah, facts.
Fuck,
Mine. That's why.
Huh?
Like my shit, like these the Studio 3s. These was like $300.
$300.
Yeah, something like that,
All right.
bro. Now they broken. Now they've been sitting on the dresser until I can get them fixed or whatever.
Shit, I'll wait till
My wife-
motherfucking Black Friday and get me a pair for $100. Fuck it.
Oh yeah.
I already know that.
But see, my wife
shit, I
done
can't-
looked around. I seen them in the trash can. I'm like, what
My
you doing?
bad.
I'm like, what you doing? Why you throw these in the trash? She said that they were broken. No. I can glue them the back. I'm gonna get these to work again.
I could wrap them up right up, man.
Yeah, don't do that shit, man. Yeah, we don't got another 300 for these motherfuckers right now.
Well, it's not. That ain't not working.
I don't see it yet, Crucial. You said the IG joint, right? I don't see it in the IG.
My bad. Shit, I froze for a second. I went outside. That shit froze on me like a motherfucker.
It's starting to get chilly, a little chilly out here in Atlanta too. At least like at night, like in the early mornings and shit like that.
Oh yeah.
It's starting to get real.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean Bristol weird.
That's how it is. Well, it's not like that right now. Like so, right now it is chill. You know what I'm saying? So it's like a good 78. You know what I mean? With a nice little breeze right now. You know what I'm saying? But in the morning it should be like 60, 62. You know what I'm saying? But then 12 noon, this should be like 98, 102 type shit. Shit crazy.
Oh, facts. Yeah, see, that's where it get like hot somewhere in the afternoon. That shit just get good crazy.
Heck yeah. But I show you how much heat the sun actually has, right? You know what I'm saying? Because once the sun go away, it's like all this shit cooled down like a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like this shit out here, like so it's a super significance between being in the shade and being out of the shade. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, facts.
Being in the shade.
It's a big difference.
Like 20, 30 degrees cooler, my nigga. Out of that shade, boy, that shit hit different. That shit is every bit of 102.
God damn. You want to play it right now on the live, crew? Or you want me to just hear it?
Oh, crew in the chat?
Oh, yeah, crew in the chat, yeah.
Man, shout out the crew.
Facts.
Shout out to the bro, you know what I'm saying, on that positive wave, you know what I'm saying? Straight up. And teaching people the right way, you know what I'm saying? This something I heard this nigga say, you know what I'm saying? I'm paraphrasing, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't fault the person, but you can fault the act, you know what I'm saying? Like, there was some strong words right there, you know what I'm saying? Don't fault the person, but fault the act. You know what I'm saying? Like, people gonna be people. People is easily persuadable and shit like that, right? People have, you know what I mean? We're human, and we're gonna do shit. You know what I'm saying? Naturally, right? Not blaming that or placing fault on that or condemning the person, but it's the actual act. You know what I mean? You robbing, killing, stealing, whatever it is that you may be out here doing. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna condemn you for it, but that damn act is crazy. You know what I'm saying? That shit wild in the motherfucker. You feel me? Mm-hmm. It's gonna be wild, bro. This is like so You know what I mean? Like I got biological pops and shit like that, right? You know what I mean? That's he was never around and shit like that. You know what I mean? Typical. And I held resentment for a long time, right? For a long time. So probably like 27. Nigga. It's like 26, 27. So I was 26, 27, right? Motherfucking. But going through my own issues with the mother of my first son, it's like I completely understand. Like, you know what I'm saying? I can't fault, you know what I'm saying, you for not, you know what I'm saying, especially when shit was difficult, you know what I'm saying? But I can fault the act of you not being there, you not, you know what I'm saying, like playing football and shit, you know what I'm saying, my first pair of cleats, my nigga, I worked in tobacco field, you did, you know what I'm saying? Like you could have spotted me $20. You know what I'm saying? You could have spotted. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? So I don't fault you for not. You know what I mean? I don't fault you for being human and shit like that, but I do fault you for not. You know what I mean? Fault the acts of you not being there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But they was kids though. They was youngins. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I gotta take that into account. I had to take that into account. Niggas was 17, you know what I'm saying? 17, 18. You know what I'm saying? Mom was 16, 17. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it was like
same situation. I had to realize that too. Like my parents was young. They had no business having me for real. Type shit, but you know what I mean.
I think Pops had his first, like, so my oldest brother on my biological oldest brother on my dad's side. It's damn, the nigga may be like 38, 39, my nigga. I'm 35. Pops had me at 17, 18. He had his first child at 13, 14. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
Then had a girl right after that. You know what I'm saying? And then had another girl right after that. Then had me right after that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Then had my little sister 3 years after that. You know what I'm saying? Then had my little brother 2 years after. You know what I'm saying? The nigga, you know what I mean? So it was kind of like,
bro was rolling, ain't it?
Yeah, the nigga was out here.
Alright, shit. I can't get this shit to pull up. Let me see.
Yeah, the nigga was out here.
I'm gonna have to run it like this. Hang on. This fire, crew. Hang on. You can hear this?
Yeah, I can hear it.
Okay, check this out.
I like that. Hey, that's kind of dope. I like that.
I think Crew Hill with them sample motherfuckers. He got them shits on live type shit.
Oh yeah. Yeah. And I'm trying to work on the album, so you know what I mean.
Shit, I'm trying to get my shit together. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Oh yeah. See, that's why I meant to call you today. I'm gonna call you tomorrow. Free time. We got a load of ideas for you, bro. I mean, we was.
Word.
It's gonna be dope. It's gonna be dope.
Word. Hey, okay. Got motherfucking
We got work to do, gang. I can't wait for this next event. This next event about to be stupid, bro.
Heck yeah. Shit, as soon as the lady get here, I get this first payment for this place out the way. This shit lit.
It's up from there.
Shit lit. Isn't that what the kids say? Shit lit.
Yeah, shit lit. Yeah, that's what they say. I think so. I think I'm getting old too now. I really think about it. I'm getting up there.
You getting up there, right? You ain't no spring chicken no more, man.
Hell nah. 30 breathing down my neck for real.
Oh shit. 30s ain't so bad, man. It ain't so bad.
It's not, but it's just kind of weird because you don't. It's not like I feel like that much of an adult type of thing. You know? Like, I don't feel it, and it's like I never really see myself getting there like this. You know what I mean? Like it's just different.
You don't really feel it till you hit like 33, 34. Then, you know what I'm saying, when you wake up, you gotta hit the edge of the bed for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? You hit the edge of the bed for a little bit, you know what I'm saying? And wake up a little bit and start your daily, you know what I'm saying?
Gotta do that, man. And definitely in need of my coffee. I can't do shit before my coffee, for real.
Heck yeah. I
got a fresh pot on right now. I ain't gonna lie to you.
This nigga, wow. You got work tomorrow?
Nope.
That's why you wildin'.
I drink coffee like all through the day, though. That's just my shit. I have a cup of coffee around 4 o'clock type shit.
No, I love me some coffee when it's cold. I do the coffee straight black.
Yeah.
You just gotta find some good roast for real. That's it.
That's all you need.
I need nothing else.
Even do the ice black coffee.
Ice black coffee too.
Yes, sir.
Get shit popping for the day. You did.
Just like that. The ice black coffee get you going. That make you want to fight somebody almost.
Facts so. Facts so. I know when I'm ready to go, and I started sweating a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I said, "Oh shit, okay, it's cold as hell, and I'm sweating."
Make sure y'all subscribe to Where the Smoke Is Fire.
That's a fact.
You don't want to miss the next live.
That's a fact.
You know what I mean?
That shit gonna be turned.
Tell niggas to step outside, man. Man, you gotta get the ball rolling. The people don't want to go live now. All of a sudden, they don't want to be on the live now. Okay.
This nigga. And you drinking the Mike's Hard too?
Oh yeah.
This nigga.
That helped me go to sleep too. To the coffee or Mike's Hard helped me go to sleep. But I've been drinking coffee since I was about 7, so.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't got that same effects as it used to type shit.
7. That's crazy.
Yeah, I was a wild boy.
Wow.
Cup of coffee didn't hit the block. Yeah, I was wild.
Yeah. That sound wild. That sound crazy as hell.
Yeah,
7.
Yeah, 7. Waking up with Pops, he got the pot on you. Heard? Make my cup, he got his cup. Like, I see you later, man. I go hit the block with the Crips, you heard? See you tonight, man. I pull back in the house around 10, 11, 12. Lights out. That was my day. I used to just get into hijinks. I used to get into some bullshit, man. I got pulled over at an Elvis concert.
Nigga, first of all, the fuck is you doing at an Elvis concert? Second of all, you should have known that shit was gonna happen.
Shit was some bullshit, cuz. So it's like one of those like little town, like they having a little block party type shit like in the town. This is in Woodstock, by the way, Georgia.
Okay.
This is in Woodstock, Georgia. I'm a teenager, bro. Me and my cousin, right? We just heard something going down in the square or whatever like that. We ain't know it was Elvis. My cousin didn't want to come. You know what I mean? And I lied to him. I told him Travis Scott was performing just to get him to pull up.
Yeah, Travis Scott out here saying.
Yeah, I told him Travis Scott was performing out there. He said, "Okay, I roll with you." He was at my house. He just didn't want to go with me. So I was like, "Man, Travis Scott, man, yeah, Travis Scott in town. He performing." He said, "For real, Travis Scott in Woodstock, in Georgia." I said, "Yeah." He said, "All right." we get to walking down there, right? We hit the corner, like right where we can see the food trucks, the concert, anything like that, right? We can hear the music. We don't know what it is, but we can hear the music, right? 2 cops pull up on bikes. It's the bike cops.
Niggas?
Yeah.
Where you got going?
Man, they taking all our information and shit. We teenagers, and you know the world we live in, so we halfway shook. They talking about we fit the description of recent robberies in the area. Bullshit. Ain't it? Definitely.
I bet I do, nigga.
Yo, actually, that's even crazier, bro. Woodstock was always on some bullshit. We got pulled over moving into Woodstock.
Yeah, Woodstock ain't you know what I mean?
U-Haul. Like, where y'all going?
Yeah, sure y'all in the right area? You lost?
They didn't try to say niggas was swerving and shit like that. Like, come on, bro. Now I think about it, I should have put 2 and 2 together. They pulled my pops over in the U-Haul the night we're moving our furniture into. That's boy, racist people be funny. That's crazy.
That's funny as hell. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's hilarious.
Yeah, I be watching the Karen videos on YouTube. I be laughing at them motherfuckers. Like the one where the lady was rolling around on the floor.
Nah, you see the newest one with the chicken in Walmart?
Yeah, I seen that shit. She was
screaming. I said, "Oh my god, right?"
Man, that shit be having me rolling, bro.
Somebody hit this motherfucker with a 2-piece, man. That
I've had an encounter with a Karen before. Have you?
Multiple times.
I was working for Amazon. So I'm in the neighborhood, driving to the neighborhood, find a parking spot. I park. That way I can grab the package and go deliver it, right?
Mm-hmm.
I come back, this old little white lady going off. Somewhere in her 40s, you know what I mean? Not old. But she, you know what I mean? She's just going off. She act like I broke the law. She said, "What company you work for? I'm gonna tell them what you did." I'm like, "What the fuck?" She said, "I park in this spot every day." What they got to do with me? Like, I'm just delivering a package. You can't do that. You can't just come in the neighborhood and go to parking spots and shit like that. I'm like, "Lady, fuck you in your car." Like,
now what?
Yeah, she said, "Who do you work for?" Amazon. Now go ahead, call Amazon.
Jeff Bezos.
Yeah, exactly.
What's wrong with you?
Call Amazon, tell them van number 12, and see how many van 12s they got.
All right.
And there's nothing Amazon can do if you mad at one of their drivers. Nothing they can do.
That's over.
Yeah, there's a driver in van 6 that's doing such and such. Van 6? It's 1 billion van 6s. It's like, what kind of shit is that? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? When she was going to fuck off, she had like I broke the law because I was in her parking spot. Her self-claimed parking spot. Yeah,
all right. I don't care about your parking spot, lady. Fuck out of here.
You know what I mean? So I called my supervisor. I'm like, "Yo, this white lady tripping got part of the spot." He said, "Nigga, we Amazon, bro. We park where the fuck you want. Middle of the road. Deliver the package. We don't give a fuck." I said, "All right, cool. Say less." Because we literally got to do that, especially like we be on like one-way streets or whatever like that. We got to worry. Like, nope. Pick a lane, I'm parking it right there. Everybody else just got to go around or wait behind the truck. I got to get out and deliver the package. Amazon, we really make our own parking spaces. We don't give a fuck.
Yeah. Hell nah.
Middle of the fucking road. I be parking in the median area and all that type of shit. But fuck it. Across the street.
This nigga said I be parking in the median. You can't do that, Asian.
Nigga told me Amazon make their own parking spaces. Like, all right. I'm only out the van for 5 seconds, running to the door, drop package, back in the van, skirt off. They be getting so mad, bro. You know what I mean? But but we really our own people though. Like people get it twisted. Like they could just snitch on us or whatever, or like we scared or whatever like that. You give me I'll get out this van and cut you out. What you gonna do? If you are not my customer, you just a nigga on the street. Same as me. It don't matter that I'm at work right now. Because I'm not at work. I'm at work, but I'm not at work. Like, you know what I mean? There's no rules on how to conduct myself. That's not a policy. Like, I'll cut you off in traffic, cut me off. We could have all type of bullshit going on in that motherfucker, bro.
So it's over.
You can't call my supervisor. It's like there's nothing. You got nothing.
You might as well just chill out, buddy.
You might as well chill out. Try calling Jeff Bezos if you want. A driver cuss me out.
All right.
Like, what the fuck you gonna do? Like, what's up, man? But them Ring cameras you know what I mean? They customer. I got caught on a Ring camera before. I ain't gonna hold you. Falling down somebody's stairs. Customer sent it to my supervisor. Like I say, if you're the customer, that means they know exactly what driver, which company delivered, exactly which driver you got, all that shit like that. You know what I mean? Cause I got caught falling down somebody's stairs on their Ring camera, bro. They sent the footage. You know what I mean? I don't know if they posted it on their Facebook or whatever. There's somewhere out there. There's a video of me falling down somebody's stairs on their Ring camera.
That shit on YouTube somewhere.
You know what I mean? That shit was hilarious, bro.
Nigga said, yo, they sent the. Oh, nigga, we kept the file. They hit you with the likes. They hit you with the likes. Oh shit!
Like we really make a thing out of that. That shit is so funny, bro. Like every day, that's the Amazon driver's like biggest enemy is the Ring cameras, bro. Every day we got videos of people, this shit happening to them, getting chased by the dog and shit like that. We all get together and just watch them at the team. Like, they caught you out there because Ring camera got you.
Ring camera.
It's another Ring camera in my van. I forgot I didn't put my van in park somehow, and it just rolled off on me. But I jumped in that motherfucker. I caught it on time, thank God. You know what I mean? But that shit happened to me. My van rolled off on me. Had to run and grab that motherfucker.
Hell no.
That
shit. It's over with, man.
That shit is the scariest shit. If you get to put your shit in park and that shit just start rolling.
Yo, put your shit on with the e-brake?
Nah, I only use the e-brake like if I'm on like a hill or some shit like that. But if I'm just on the road, I just put that shit in park. But you know what I mean, you be moving fast. Sometimes every now and then you might forget to, you know what I mean, put that bitch in park.
Yeah.
Because you don't do it consciously. It's just
I can believe it. I can believe it. I did that shit in my whip a few times.
Yeah, that shit happens, bro. But see, the thing what Amazon got now is they got the 360 cameras in the van, right? Only in the front, right? So it reads everything. So it know if you ran a stop sign, that's a write-up. If you speeding, that's a write-up. Everything you do, right? Like if you got your phone in your hand, it's a write-up and shit like that, right? So when I forgot the point I was just about to make. Oh yeah, so like it's always like we also get mad pictures of people like forgetting that they on camera and they pick up their phone and they be mid conversation talking on their phone and it's always like a weird ass ugly picture. Should be hilarious, bro.
Hell nah. You can't talk on the phone while you driving?
You can't have the phone in your hand. You gotta be hands
Oh,
free.
okay.
Yeah, but it's some bullshit at the same time. The cameras is too sensitive. I be having my headphones, but if you do this, they think you on the phone. They take a picture of you sitting that shit, and then you gotta argue it. Like I wasn't on the phone. I got headphones in type shit. Like, you know what I mean? But seeing like a grown man argue that he wasn't on the phone, knowing he on footage, like you caught already. Like why
On
you
the phone. Yeah.
you caught already, right? That's why people get in trouble just because of the argument. You pissing people off just by arguing instead of just saying my bad, man. I forgot. People be so goddamn stubborn, bro. Like, nah, bro, I wasn't on the phone, bro. I'm telling y'all, nigga, bro, we're looking at you right now
On the phone, nigga. You on the phone, nigga. So bring us our van back, nigga.
Fact. Niggas be abandoning their routes because it's all a group chat and shit like that. So like we be minding our business, delivering our packages, and all of a sudden a message pop up. A nigga be like, man, fuck this shit. Y'all come get y'all van. I'm out. Get these packages. I'm gone. Fuck it. and they just leave the van somewhere in the middle of the street. Boy, we be dying laughing.
Nah. Why people be quitting?
Amazon get it turned into some bullshit a lot of times, bro. Like some routes just be bullshit and piss you off to that point. Like I almost quit the other day. I was in the Marietta Square. Like, how the fuck am I supposed to bro, had to deliver to the police station? When I tell you, I got a big ass total of packages I gotta deliver to the police station, right?
Mm-hmm.
When I tell you, I'm like, okay, where do I, it's my first time going there. So I'm thinking, okay, I'm just bringing the packages in. Somebody is receiving or something like that. They just take all the packages. I'm good. Hell nah. Take off your belt, your socks, your shoes, empty your pocket, put it all in a bucket. You gotta put every package through the conveyor belt.
Oh nah. I left that shit at the door, took a picture of that shit.
Bro, pissed the fuck off. Had to do all that shit. Like I'm going through fucking the airport and shit like that. Put it all through the goddamn conveyor belt and shit like that. I'm like, you dead ass, bro? Yeah, watch, put it all in the bucket, man. I'm like, bro, I'm here to deliver a package, bro. I ain't trying to kill nobody, bro. Like, let me come on now.
I'd have left that shit with him.
Yeah, man, that shit was some
bullshit. I'd have
bullshit.
left that shit right there with him.
Yep.
Like, look, man, I did my job. The shit got here. You feel me?
Yeah, fact. That's exactly how. That's why people start quitting their route. Shit like that. That'll push you to the edge, especially you had a long day already. If you already pissed off, and then you got to do that shit, it's over with. And then bullshit ass apartment buildings, you got 4 heavy ass boxes to pull up to the 5th floor with no elevator.
Oh
nah,
yeah, nah.
Yeah, nah, fuck this shit, bro. Fuck this shit, bro. It make you think like, how did motherfuckers even manage to move in that motherfucker?
You ain't got no dolly?
You get a dolly, but pulling a dolly up the stairs is bullshit too.
It is.
It really is. Like, it ain't really, you know what I mean? People be pissed off. That Amazon shit really is fucked up for real. Like, shit get fucked up. Only time you Gucci is if you just in like rural neighborhoods. Like you out in Kennesaw and it's just houses. You good. You flying through. You know what I mean? But you got businesses and other bullshit areas. Fucked up. Niggas be getting ran down on. That's when they quit. Shit like that. Because you're not allowed to have your gun even though niggas be having a gun. I'm not gonna say no names, but niggas be having their guns with them. But you ain't allowed to have your weapon with you and shit like that. So you caught in the wrong hood, you know what I mean? You out there.
Sure, y'all can have this motherfucker. Shit, nigga, I'm not finna not get this motherfucker up. Shit.
Yeah. That's the common sense of it. I don't see how people do that, but some niggas is too gangster for them damn selves.
Yeah, fuck all that, boy. You can have all of this, man. Drop me off at the corner, man.
And I can sort of understand if you're a young nigga with no kids or whatever like that, or if you just really grew up in that life, that you ain't about to die by yours. I mean, like you about to die by
Nigga,
yours.
this is not even yours.
Hey, shit. Like, here go the keys. Just take the whole van with you. You good.
Bro, the whole van, bro. Boy, you can have it, bro.
You can have everything in here. Ain't shit in there but t-shirts, fabrics, and shit. Like, come on now. Like,
you feel me? I'm good on that.
Niggas swear we got a PS5 in that van. No, we don't. Ain't shit in this van but white people trinkets and stuff.
Yeah. No PS5 coming through there.
Yeah, you might find a book or something. You want to read a book? Like, what you doing, man?
You found a Kindle in this motherfucker.
Yeah, if that, you know what I mean? Amazon delivered the PS5 for 2 days, then they ended the contract. Why? Because of Amazon policy. You go ahead and get your PS5, you order it, Amazon deliver it, and then you tell Amazon you never got that motherfucker.
You never
Guess what
got
they
it.
got to do? They got to send you another motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
They got hit with that link so many times they said, nah, ain't no PS5 getting back in this motherfucker.
Said I feel it. You finna do that shit either, man. I wouldn't have took on that contract to begin with.
Yeah, I don't know what they was thinking. That was a mistake. That was a big mistake. Shit, I don't know.
Y'all know y'all policy. What do you think was gonna happen?
Niggas is stupid. But I'm heading over to USPS. You know what I mean?
United States Postal Service?
Yes, sir.
You got to be a mailman?
Yep. Hell yeah.
Hey, man. I do some bullshit too, though.
You know, that's definitely some bullshit, but I mean, doing the same thing as Amazon, but a little bit less shit. You know what I mean?
Less shit, more
money. Yeah, more benefits. A pension if you make it out of that motherfucker.
Yeah.
I don't plan on being there that long, but you know, my wife worked for USPS.
Shit, that shit good money.
Yeah, it's good money. You know what I mean? She good. But I ain't gonna be there too long, but you know what I mean? Just to get away from.
Like I said, I'm in and out like a light.
You feel me? You feel me?
I'm motherfucking. Yeah, I've been thinking more and more about the CDL motherfucker too. More and more thinking about that motherfucker. Top the jackpot, got some shit straight. You know what I'm saying? For my own knowledge.
Yeah, the whole other hood about to be on the road, you heard? Oh, they're gonna be mad at us. We had every event.
I had my wife be my dispatcher.
You know what I mean? Simple as that.
You know what I'm saying? What is my remote?
Oh, that's pain. I was playing Assassin's Creed earlier. That shit get crazy too. You know what? That's what I'm gonna do when I get inside. I ain't even gonna go to sleep. I'm playing Assassin's Creed. Yeah. But motherfucking. But yeah, I need a little turnaround as far as the bread. This Amazon ain't cutting it no more. But they about to start paying for college and shit.
Yeah. Shit get a little different.
I wonder how much of that spaghetti is left. Cool.
This nigga.
Yeah. Throw some cheese on that motherfucker. Like, you know what I mean? Some shredded cheese. Make it a little what? You know what I mean? Then I fuck around. I throw some like ranch in my spaghetti or like some hot sauce. You know what I mean? Or both. Shit be slapping. I ain't gonna hold you.
Right. I follow with some ranch. I like spaghetti and salad. I don't know why I like this.
That shit go together. Whatever happened to that? Who was that battle rapper?
Who?
That was his shit. He used to do like the bars and he'd be like, that shit go together.
Oh, damn. I believe I just seen one of his battles. Riding in the whip, that shit came on.
So he's still rapping though. Okay. I'm like, man, whatever happened to him? He had a little spark, man.
for a second. You know what I mean?
I don't know. I can't remember that nigga name right now. It'll come to me though.
I give.
What'd you say?
I say, I think Easy about to die out.
Why you say that?
I think Easy about to die out because, at least for me, right? I'm starting to question his ability to like kill a motherfucker without having their whole career for information on them. And that's gonna come to him, right? Because we've seen this vet with the runners for plenty of people for plenty of times.
Yeah.
Right? And to me, I've never put so much weight on it because to me it's always looked easier because just like Easy, but like Geechee sort of too, and you know everybody else has had this run. They have these. They just beating them with their own careers. You know what I mean? Does Easy beat Verb if he doesn't if he doesn't have his mom to talk about and the Kevin Samuel shit and all that shit like that? When it comes, he's going to get his. That's the only time he's going to die. He's going to get his match where he don't have that niggas to talk about. He's going to have to entertain people with just bars. That battle coming. And then when a nigga got a drop on him, because they didn't see all his battle, it just flips like that. That's just how the story goes. It's kind of like the rotation. You know what I mean?
You know what though? I was watching Tay Rock versus what's dude's name? Oh my god. I may be too fried. I can't remember names and shit.
Bad News?
Nah, it's older than that.
Oh shit.
What's this nigga's name? Briz.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That nigga Briz got rocked up out of here. That's second. Not really up out of here, but he I didn't think Tay Rock knew what, you know what I mean? He was about the, you know what I mean? The crowd won't really fucking with Tay Rock in that second round either.
Yeah. Facts.
The motherfucking Briz. I think Briz is something crazy. He is super unorthodox. That nigga be rapping though.
I was never a fan of Briz, but I can understand why they like him.
Yeah.
But you know, for me,
it ain't that.
It's not even that. Yeah, it ain't that. I don't know how to explain it, but you know,
he snapped on it well though.
Yeah, like he be going off. He got the energy in the performance and shit like that. But as far as bar wise, I just don't think he's. You know what I mean? I've never heard a bar from him particularly that was like, damn, that was crazy. As far as just the words, like how he come up with that. I don't get a lot of that from Briz. You know what I mean? Even if it's just like a punchline, because even punchline rappers, they says like crazy, like, you know what I mean? Like, damn, that was super stupid. Like, if anybody said that shit is hard. I don't get a lot of that from Briz, personally. And I mean, like what they say, body hanging halfway out the bag like a hash brown. I didn't like that bar. And then I found out later on that everybody fucking loved that bar. I'm like, okay, right. I was wrong. I guess about
that was crazy. I ain't gonna lie to you, that was crazy. Bro, body hanging halfway out the bag like a hash brown is crazy to me. To me, I just and you know what I mean? It's a relatable motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Because I remember having those super nights. You know what I'm saying? We just gonna leave it at that. Those super nights. You feel me? Where you know what I'm saying? Where you know what I mean? You make the last stop before we hit the house. You know what I'm saying? McDonald's. You feel me? And by then they just serving breakfast.
Salute Red Locks in the building, you heard?
It's a little Red Locks. And they get the steak bagel with cheese. And the hash brown, that motherfucker, you looking at it, get that motherfucker hash brown and put that bitch in the steak burger.
You're absolutely right. I'm still upset to this day they got rid of the steak bagel.
Thanks, though. That was the best thing they had going. I'm surprised they ain't going bankrupt.
Yeah, they wildin'. Like, yo, you got rid of the steak bagel. That remind me, Taco Bell definitely going bankrupt.
What happened?
Bro, like, you know, the highway signs, you know what I mean, where they say the restaurant, they got the little words in.
Yeah.
Bro, I be reading some of these Taco Bell ones I've been seeing lately. I'm like, that shit is out of pocket. Like, it was two of them I seen. One said, work here, eat free. I'm like, damn, y'all desperate, damn.
Yeah.
I'm like, and there was another one sort of like on
the
same line. Yeah, like, come on, like, word, how y'all feel? Like, oh shit. And there was another one I seen that was somewhere on the same lines of disparity, but I can't remember exactly what it was. But
that's just hysterical, bro.
Yeah, but like, damn, so work here and I could just eat free. That you gotta offer me that to get niggas to work, to get niggas.
Like, so how free is we talking? Like, all you can eat free? You know what I'm saying? Like, I can take shit home free? You know what I'm saying? On the clock free? You know what I'm saying? On break free? Like, what we talking about?
Gotta be. They advertise that on Front Street. I'm like, word, Taco Bell. Say, work here, eat free. I say, damn, niggas need help out here.
That's funny as hell, though. I ain't gonna lie. That's funny as hell. So they gonna have to do a little bit more than that. You know, there's a motherfucking McDonald's. You know what I mean? You eat free at McDonald's too. If you work on, you get a free one.
Oh yeah, facts. Oh yeah, did y'all hear that story where Chick-fil-A did that shit?
What they do?
They was trying to hire motherfuckers for food, not to pay.
Oh, not to pay just for food?
Yeah, like, you know, you come in, work a couple hours, and they feed you, and then you go about your way.
Oh nah. That's for the homeless?
Nah, that was they needed help.
Oh nah, they wild.
They needed help. That was the news, bro. I'm about to find that motherfucker, bro. That shit was hilarious.
That's wild as fuck. I just want no everyday person, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Doing no motherfucking in my Chick-fil-A line. Straight up. Want no everyday person in my Chick-fil-A line. You got to be my pleasure. You know what I'm saying? You got to be, you know what I mean? Can't just be no everyday person, you know what I'm saying? Hell nah. It ain't gonna be the same. You ain't go through the training.
In North Carolina, Chick-fil-A tried to recruit people and pay them only in food. The program lasted one day after backlash.
I bet.
Hendersonville, North Carolina.
Hendersonville?
Yeah.
Right. They're right there. They're right there when you get out of Georgia.
He says, we're looking for volunteers for our new drive-thru express. Earn 5 free entrees per shift, 1 hour worked.
Like,
1
hour work?
Yep, 5
free. I ain't gonna lie to you. I fuck around and do that shit.
I might have did it. I might could do it like one time, but like,
what type of meal we talking about? You know what I'm saying?
5 free entrees. You know what I mean?
5 free entrees
per shift, and a shift is 1 hour worked.
Right.
But I'm like, how desperate? Dude.
You have to like be on the menu. I mean, not the menu, but the schedule, or you could just come in there like when you want to.
Nah, I think they were doing just walk-ins.
Oh yeah. I would have did that. The show.
Yeah, they were
doing
walk-ins.
Like, nigga, 5 free what for an hour, nigga?
They just needed bodies in that drop.
If I ain't had shit to do either, but look.
Let me go on, hit this hour at Chick-fil-A and feed the family one time. You know what I mean?
Everybody loves Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's crazy for like the company to be that bad of a situation, but it's not a bad deal. But it didn't work because people was tripping. They felt that's entitlement of this world. They were tripping like, how dare Chick-fil-A try to get us to work an hour without paying us? Like
Shit.
what?
They cannot pay y'all.
I'm like, man, you done spent the hour in Chick-fil-A for nothing. Like, what you mean?
Right. For absolute nothing, man. Just in there talking and shit.
Yeah, man. That's why these millennials.
And I can get some lemonade too.
They gotta give you the drink too. Hell yeah.
Yeah, run it.
That.
Yeah.
Bring the whole family. Y'all sit here real quick. I'm about to go, bust down this drive-through and then we're gonna eat.
You feel me? Sit right here for a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Nice. That'd be fire one time. You know what I mean? Experience. But weird, bro. That shit crazy.
That shit sound crazy though. I ain't gonna lie to you. This dude sound a little wild.
It sound wild, but like when you really think about it, like especially if you got like kids or some shit, like you think about it, like man, if it really got bad, I go work an hour one time, be good.
Nah, that's a fact, though.
I'll be the hero. I wouldn't even tell nobody. I'll be the hero. Damn, baby, we out bad. I'll be right back. You know what I mean? I'm gonna find a way to feed my family.
Gonna make something happen, right?
I'm gonna go make something happen. Come back an hour with 5 free plates. You know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying?
Don't worry about how I did it
happen. In an hour, nigga.
In an hour. Don't worry about how I made it happen.
Don't worry about it. Just know what happened.
Yeah, facts.
You eating, is you?
Yeah, exactly. Who gonna complain? You know what I mean? With the fries. Make sure everything was fresh for y'all. Yeah, that's crazy. I want to get to a point where I can live off of content creating.
Say that again?
So I want to get to a point where I can live off of content creating. I don't say I need motherfucker. I need a big break in this motherfucker. Oh, I cannot be a professional.
Shit, me too, nigga.
What's up, Nando? Nando in the building, y'all.
Nando. Hermano.
Yeah, yes, sir. You know what I mean? So Smack said he got 2 dropping in November. He got 2 events dropping in November. You got any predictions on what this is going to be?
One, maybe. Shit, I don't know.
I'm thinking
the Geechee and Mook is going November 5th, right? I don't know what type of card that's going to be called. That's just going to be, I feel like it's just going to be a random card.
Yeah. That's
like
going to be
a random card game.
I can see that. I think one of them is going to be Double Impact.
Me too. Oh, yeah, Double Impact too.
Double Impact. Double Impact. Gun Titles, what up?
Gun Titles, what up?
Because I'm trying to pay attention to the news, to what's movie, you know what I mean, how people talk and whatever like that.
Yeah.
Right? So Surf acts, the way he talking is he acting as if he gonna kill 4 motherfuckers before the end of the year. 4 more. I'm like, how is he gonna do that? It'll take 4 more events.
Right.
Not unless he killed 2 at one time. Kill 2 birds in one stone.
Right. Nah, I think they're coming up too. Damn, what the fuck?
He say Danny, Verb, Bill Collector, and Mac Myron. Those his picks.
Danny Verb, Bill Collector, and Mac Myron.
Yes, sir. But I know one of them. I know one of them is like going to be the light work John though. They said they was going to do that.
I know you don't want to see Danny in that motherfucker.
Danny, he said Mac Myron for the light work.
Mac. Oh no, that's scary too.
Yeah, that's scary. That's scary. But when it happened, if Surf win, I don't want to hear all that. Oh, Surf just taking all these light battles. He playing the game easy and safe. Ain't nothing safe about Mac Myron. I'll tell you that. I don't believe it.
Nah, bro. That ain't a safe bet.
You know what I mean?
You're not gonna be doing all that other shit. You know what I'm saying? This is light work.
Cause see, that's a
You
skill.
probably have your niggas in there though to hype you.
Yeah, but that's a skill rapper that don't give a fuck about impressing people or nothing like that. I mean, like he can't fall into the same trap that JC did. You know what I mean? I don't think he falls victim to that. Bill Collector gonna rap.
Yeah, he gonna rap that fast shit too.
Yeah, Bill Collector be with the shit. So he gotta be careful with stage. Verb, we ain't worried about. Verb, he might end Verb career out that motherfucker.
If Verb come how he was against Passwords ×3, ×2, he'll be alright. If he what he had against Hollow, he might be alright too.
I don't know. I'm interested to see. He said he gonna take the little bit of life Verb has left in battle rap. I said, damn.
I don't know if he got light right now. I don't know.
So Verb take like a bad loss, like if it looked bad, like really bad.
He had like 4 of them this year.
Yeah, I know, but see the thing is, like he hang his hat on the ones or the people he killed. That's always his defense. You know what I mean? Like all he could say in that argument was, "Surf, I beat you already. I got one on you." If Surf spin the block and bury him, which just adds on to the.
If I'm Verb, I'm not battling Surf again. I already killed you, nigga.
Verb not smart. He already got manipulated. He agreed to the battle already.
Yeah, I already killed you, nigga. Why would I? You know what I mean?
Because it don't matter if it's URL.
We don't consult with the dead, nigga. That's what he should have said.
Surf tricked him. Surf said, "You know, it don't matter if it's another URL. You think I give it?" He said, "I just want to."
He ain't doing like that.
That's what Verb said. I mean, that's what Surf said to him. He was like, "Well, we gonna have to run it back there." Like that. He said, "I didn't give a fuck about that battle. It wasn't on the URL. You think I give a fuck about guerrilla warfare?" That's what he said. And
But
Surf
you know, it's crazy.
What's that?
A lot of niggas use that whenever they don't do well on other leagues.
Yeah, I see that a lot too. And that's everybody really just following suit. That's kind of weird. That's a bar right there. Follow suit.
That is like a bar.
That is a slicker bar. Because, you know what I mean? Cause Surf been saying that since the beginning. So, you know what I mean? But, you know what I mean? It hurts that he say he don't give a fuck about UW either, though. Because I ain't going to lie. Arsenal, my nigga. Like, Arsenal supposed to be your boy, but he don't give a fuck about the league, though. So I get it.
I think he do. He just be, you know what I'm saying? You know how Surf is, man.
Yeah. That nigga JC said, "Say you ain't swear to God you ain't shit on JC or swear on Easy and say the producers tried to reach for you free." He just looked back like they did. I mean, he ain't give a fuck. That shit. You know what I mean?
This nigga wild. Nigga wild, nigga.
You don't give a fuck.
That nigga wild, nigga say. Fuck with him though.
They said JC wristband went all the way up to his elbow.
They gotta chill.
Yeah, in the spaces, they was killing JC in the spaces. They said, first of all, the fact that he even had to wear a wristband. Surf just walking in. They said security stopped JC and asked for ID and everything. Like he wasn't the main event. And then they said he was rolling up his sleeves all night. And the whole time, everybody, then people don't even realize that the wristband going all the way up with the sleeve. Like, where's your forearm at?
Hell nah.
I was rolling. I mean, they be wilding in the spaces. The spaces be funny as hell, man.
Spaces will be funny. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah, I was trying to get up there the other day, talk to Bill. Like, yo, I know you're running another one back because, you know what I mean, you already had my bro up there. Let me, you know what I mean? Let me get some work. Here, I seen some footage, but I ain't make it up there because they started, you know, pulling up a whole bunch of porn stars. And I'm like, okay, this ain't the vibe. But, you know what I mean? I'll catch him next time. I spoke to Bill before, but, you know what I mean? Regular shit. Besides Verb, Calico, and Easy, it was Danny and.
What's it say?
I was reading the comment from Nando. Yeah, Danny is great, but he still seems to struggle on those huge stages a little bit. Like it's just not the same. Because like in like a volume or any type of room, Danny is gonna go crazy. You know what I mean? I don't know if him and Tay Rock happens on the big stage, I don't know if it looked the same. You know what I mean? Which is natural with battles or whatever like that. But you know that's what Surf gonna bring him to. And you know what I mean? Because it's loud, because when they even get to that big stage, the ad-libbing and the screaming and stuff like that, or just the bars, it's performance into it, but it doesn't look like the same electrifying performance when it's on a bigger stage, sort of, you know what I mean? Like that's why Danny and Fonz look like that. He still seems to struggle a little bit on the bigger stages.
Who's Danny?
Yeah. And Fonz too. Because if that battle was on the volume, that volume should not have been on Summer Madness. That battle should have been on the volume. And that probably would have been an amazing battle if so. Shit probably would have been crazy. They blew the roof off that building. They blew the roof off that building.
Roof off the PUIL thing.
You know what I mean? Yeah, they did that. But they put that shit on Summer Madness and and I knew it was that. I was upset the moment the battle was announced. I said they just ruined Summer Madness. Just like that.
What? The JC battle?
Nah, the Danny and Fonz battle.
Oh,
yeah. As soon as they announced it for Summer Madness, I was like, nah, man. Fuck. Why they do that? Also, I want to know where that Hollow and Verb battle would have went had it just did a third round. Had it just did a 3-rounder. Like they were supposed to do that. I heard them talking about it, setting it up on the spaces and stuff like that, but not to just give it out as a 1-rounder on Summer Madness is not what I wanted them to do. I wanted to see that battle individually.
What battle?
Verb and Hollow. Like it wasn't supposed to. That shouldn't have been like an intermission battle. That should have been, you know what I mean,
one of the expo battles.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what Chess was wearing. That he was wild. He was wild.
Chess had his own issues that day, man.
But the funniest shit that happened was JC dancing in the middle of his round for no reason, reaching for reaction.
That was disgusting.
It was all bad. Like, why did you do that, JC?
I don't know why you did that. I don't know if he know.
Yeah, he was reaching. He was reaching for reaction. He was trying to get the people woke up, and that shit looked. You know what I mean? I guess it depends on your opponent. Against Surf, that shit looked corny as hell. That shit worked for other people. When he danced against Nitty, you know what I mean? Something like that.
I don't know what that nigga did. Oh no, versus Nitty. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was against Nitty. The Moonwalkers Armstrong, some shit like that.
Some weird shit.
Which is and that's performance because that was mixed in with the bar in Atlanta and shit like that. I know the nigga can perform, so I'm like, why doesn't he perform? But yeah, him doing that goddamn Sir said, "Your man a cheese ball." I was just that was one of my favorite events, bro. I was just mad Rock ruined that battle with Swamp.
He said, yeah. Talking about the country niggas.
Yeah, man. I couldn't tell, like, they was booing, so I'm like, so does that mean they don't eat raccoon or they do eat? I couldn't figure it out. I was trying to catch the vibe. Like, do y'all or do you not eat raccoon?
Yeah, niggas eat corn.
I ain't never even heard of that. That was new to me. So
Raccoon?
Yeah, eating raccoon. I didn't know that was a thing at all.
Yeah. That nigga ate raccoon.
Like, because
I never eat corn.
The chicken is right there at the grocery store. Like, what we doing?
So I have had like rabbit. Nigga try to feed turtle to me. You know what I'm saying? Deer, of course. Wild boar.
Wild boar.
Yeah. Snake.
Yeah, I ain't never had no snake. Is that even pause? Is that even meat for real?
I don't know. I just had like a little piece of it. I ain't had. I won't go crazy like everybody else.
I imagine snake to be similar to like calamari.
That shit tastes nice. That shit gross. That shit gross to me.
Yeah.
That shit gross. Damn, I need a fork or something. I got this birria, whatever this shit is.
Yeah, I want to try those birria tacos.
I just don't know where I packed my motherfucking silverware and shit. The hell going? Oh. Don't even matter.
I want to try some wild shit like bison or something.
Bison is good, actually.
Yeah, I want to try bison.
They got that shit at go to the grocery store and get you some brown bison.
I don't know if they got that in the grocery store out here.
Huh?
So I don't know if they got them at the grocery store out here. I ain't never seen no
Go
bison.
to, what's that shit called? Walmart.
All right.
Yeah. I think that's where I got it from. I got it.
Yeah.
Walmart.
Tell me who really won this fight, right? God damn. Y'all fuck around, see some shit. Get my shit to motherfucking focus in. All right, now let's go.
You know what I mean? His shoes. 3-pieced them.
What the hell was that?
Yeah, he ran up. He ran up, tried to get his head off. Bink, 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 bink. 3-piece him. He just said, put an L on his forehead and said, "What's up?" I'm like, yo.
I didn't want no smoke. I was just playing.
3-pieced him.
Shouldn't have been playing, man.
Shouldn't have been playing, but they.
Straight quick. Be right back.
The bison burger was terrible. I gotta try that shit. A bison burger. Y'all ever watch a panda eating bamboo? I ain't even know I ain't know you had to peel bamboo. Hang on. Shit gonna focus eventually. They gotta peel it, and then they get their little, nibbles off here. They peel it, eat the top. I mean, shit's pretty interesting. If an animal killed y'all, like let's just say you had to go out through a violent attack by an animal, like which animal you choosing to be the one to take you out? You know what I mean? I'm probably going out by tiger. I ain't gonna lie. I think that's gonna be gangster.
Nigga, I don't know. I'm trying to have that shit be quick. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to feel that shit.
Yeah, I think tiger gonna be the right one. Tiger,
you gonna feel every bit of that shit.
Yeah, you're right, because they eat you alive.
Yeah, nigga.
I don't know. Bro said elephant. Okay, elephant.
Maybe maybe the motherfucker stomp you in the head right quick. Be quick over with.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Elephants get right with you.
Right.
Elephants are violent. The Casual Geographics, when he did the breakdown of elephants, like when they do when they going through that little mode and their ears get sweaty and shit like that, and you got the little wet spots by their ears or whatever like that.
Mm-hmm.
They is not playing with you, my boy. You up out of there.
So,
bro said elephant. Yeah, I'm rolling with tiger. You know what I mean? I'm rolling with tiger.
So I'm rolling with tiger.
Yeah. You know what I mean? But not in a stupid way. It's not gonna be because I tried to jump through the exhibit at the zoo or I tried to keep one as a pet. Like just an accident. Like for some reason I came across a tiger and that motherfucker wanted to smoke. That's how I had to go out. Like going out gangster. I ain't going out like no nut, you know what I mean? Like I had to fight the tiger for my life. I got a little scratch off or whatever, did what I could, but the tiger ultimately won.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. This motherfucking Berea hitting. You know what I'm saying?
Let's look at some ways animals kill motherfuckers.
I ain't ate shit all day. I had pizza that I bought. And I was leaving that shit at work.
Oh, damn. Motherfucking tiger.
Yep, because obviously one part just wasn't enough. I'm going to make this real quick because I want to get right to the trauma. Earlier we talked about 10 of the worst ways animals can put a 404 on your birth certificate. That video is going to be in the description in case you want to get caught up. But there were some pretty notable animals missing from the video, and half of that was on purpose so I'd have enough ammo for a part 2. The other half was honestly just me forgetting. So here's 5 more terrifying ways nature can put you under a headstone, and once again, viewer discretion is very much advised. And it's especially advised for one of the animals on here. You'll know it when you see it. All that out the way, let's get to the content. It's no secret that having an Australian area code really means agreeing to live life on veteran difficulty. And it's not just that everything with a heartbeat down there has the power to cancel yours. It's the way they can do it. Get too close to a cassowary and you run the risk of getting violently disemboweled. Play with a platypus and you might just find out that Perry's armed with an incapacitating venom more powerful than morphine. The blue ring octopus was actually one of the animals in a previous video because not only is it one of the most venomous things in the ocean, it's also small enough for you not to feel its toxic bite. Which is why out of all the nonsense in the land down under, this tiny octopus is what you should be the second most afraid of. The reason it's second is because this thing still exists. The Australian box jellyfish is the most venomous thing in the ocean, which obviously makes it one of the most venomous things in nature. They're armed with a crippling toxin potent enough to turn you into a statistic in as little as 2 minutes. And that's because its venom is a neurotoxin that attacks ion channels in muscles, causing them to contract but not release. When those muscles happen to be in the heart, that's what can cause victims to go into cardiac arrest. There have been cautionary tales of people being stung by box jellies while swimming and not even having enough time to make it to shore. The reason the box jellyfish is so disrespectful with its venom is because it's specifically designed to incapacitate its struggling prey before they have a chance to snap its tentacles. I call them the biggest middle finger to Australia because they're the polar opposite of blue rings. The blue ring's deadly bite may be painless, but those rings it's named after are designed to warn you before you even have a chance to get that close. Which means the only way this octopus can be a threat is if you're crazy enough or dumb enough to hold one. Box jellyfish give zero warning. They're virtually impossible to notice until you feel the immobilizing agony that comes with the sting. If you accidentally brush up against those tentacles, thousands of sting cells blast microscopic harpoons into your skin, which is how the venom gets to you. Victims have said getting stung feels a lot like getting branded with a hot iron, which makes sense, because that's exactly what the scars look like. Even if you survive, it can still give you the world's most painful tattoo, and if you're really unlucky, a nasty case of necrosis. And if that wasn't horrific enough, one species managed to take it a step further.
Shit, yeah, no jellyfish. I ain't going out like no sea animal, bro.
Not ready for it.
The box jellyfish. This shit don't even got a mouth.
Yeah, hell no. I ain't going out by sea animal at all. I ain't going out in the water.
The Irukandji jellyfish is roughly the size of a penny, yet it's somehow the most intimidating animal Australia has to offer. Its venom has been said to be 100 times worse than a cobra's and 1,000 times more toxic than a tarantula's. And because its venom is also a neurotoxin, symptoms can include crippling pain, vomiting, severe muscle cramps,
even see that in the
escalating
water.
all the way to brain hemorrhaging, heart failure, and eventually a flatline. This tiny jellyfish can essentially destroy you from the inside. Its skin can also put you in a comatose state almost indistinguishable from death. It basically turns you into the living dead. I'm not saying this homicidal sperm cell can cause a zombie apocalypse, but I am saying you do want to be ready. Which is why State of Survival lets you see how you do in a full-scale I Am Legend type zombie apocalypse. It's free to play and available level. Feature lets will get satisfaction several few types of catecholamine to put them in doom. Some victims will reportedly be so sure they were going to die that they would beg the doctors to put them out of their misery permanently. And that's because the venom can cause a release of catecholamine, one of the things responsible for your flight or fight response, which makes this jellyfish one of the few animals that can bend you over psychologically as well as physically. Basically, it puts the fear of God in you to the point where you want to go meet him. That being said, with immediate medical attention, your chances of getting put on the news by a box jelly are surprisingly low. Doesn't change the fact that an estimated 50 to 100 people lose the lottery to this hellspawn each year. And because of the nature of the symptoms, that number could very well be higher and the deaths either go unreported or get falsely attributed to something else. The worst part is you will almost never see it coming, unlike the next animal. A few comments from the previous video question why I left big cats off the list, and honestly the answer is pretty simple. Cats are nature's perfect little killing machines, but because they're not pack hunters like hyenas or wild dogs, they have to put their prey out of commission before they eat it. This minimizes the risk of injury and allows them to carry their prize to a much more secluded spot, which means most big cats will mercy murk their prey with a quick but critical bite to the windpipe. But of course, there has to be an exception to every rule. Roll the clip.
Pulled that gator right out.
Jaguars are the only big cats that put their prey out of commission with a crushing bite directly through the skull. Jaguars are basically the bull sharks of cats. They're not the biggest or the most notorious, but pound for pound, they're the strongest with the most devastating bite. A jaguar's max bite force has been estimated to be in a range from 13 to 1,500 pounds per square inch. That mouthpiece is not only strong enough to evict a turtle from its shell, but it produces enough force to puncture the skull and even pierce the brain. This method is enough to one-shot virtually anything in its area code, from capybara to caiman, and they've even been known to rip the cranial cap off of animals as tanky as the tapir, which can weigh over 800 pounds. Jaguars are ambush hunters that catch bodies by disabling their prey before they even have a chance to react, which is why a full-grown caiman with a brain the size of a walnut has virtually no shot against a motivated vice grip with whiskers.
Dang.
And since jaguars primarily puncture the temporal bones of the skull, they essentially punch holes in your head by biting between the ears. And because jaguars are as comfortable catching life sentences in water as they are on land, they're South America's all-terrain assault weapons. If a jaguar wants your name off the census, you're not even a person, you're a walking corpse at that point. But spoiler alert, jaguars don't even have the worst bite on this list. This snake is naturally shy, non-aggressive, and would much rather slither away from confrontation. It's when it feels cornered that the bum sling shows you why it's one of the most venomous snakes to ever live. This sub-Saharan serpent is armed with hemotoxin-riddled venom, which contains anticoagulants that limits the body's ability to form blood clots.
Yeah.
Which is how this introvert of a snake can cause fatal hemorrhaging in tissues in muscles and the brain, causing you to bleed into an obituary. If left untreated, the bite from a bum sling can cause you to bleed from virtually every orifice, including the eyes, nose, gums, and even the anus. Internal and external bleeding aside, there's two main reasons why this snake is a cell block D level menace. Number one is the lethal dose of the venom itself. It's been said that the amount of bum sling venom needed to introduce you to your ancestors is one of the lowest of any snake. Number two is because of the very nature of snakes. Venom is physiologically expensive to make, so snakes will often deliver dry bites when they don't want to inject venom. It's how they get their point across without wasting precious venom on a non-life-threatening situation. You're probably wondering how not releasing venom is a bad thing, and here's where nature shows you how much of a female dog she really is. Bum sling venom is slow-acting, and it can take the victim several hours to feel the effects. This can cause victims to falsely assume the bite was dry and then not seek medical attention as urgently as they should. By the time you're bleeding out of your ass and eyes, you're already on the wait list to the cookout in the clouds. And without anti-venom, a complete blood transfusion can be the only thing keeping you from a box in the ground. In 1957, herpetologist Carl Smith was bitten by a young juvenile bum sling, but he didn't immediately seek medical attention because he assumed the baby snake couldn't produce the lethal dose. You could probably guess how that movie ended. Instead of getting to a hospital, Dr. Schmidt recorded all of his symptoms after being envenomated. All of them, except for the last one. That day, Dr. Schmidt became past tense, likely at the hands of internal excessive bleeding, all because of one mistake. Had he been rushed to a hospital and received anti-venom, he became past tense. He has a surprisingly low body count, believed to be only responsible for less than 10 deaths. Unlike the next animal, which has a body count not in the hundreds.
His name is Casual Geographics, man. Go ahead and subscribe to the boy, man. He funny as hell.
I subscribed to him the last time you told me about it. That nigga, hey yo, that nigga said he can't do this shit because he was past tense.
Yeah, man. I literally watch. I learned a lot about fucking animals with this shit, bro. You know what I mean? It's, you know, National Geographics, but entertaining.
Not thousands, but likely in the millions.
Okay, last chance. Enter Honey's giveaway now, and you could win this.
If I made a poll asking what the most dangerous animals in Africa are, some answers might include hyenas, the always homicidal hippopotamus, of course you can't forget the lion, and heavyweights like the African elephant, rhinoceros, and Cape buffalo might also make an appearance. And if you're an intellectual, you might say the mosquito, since they co-author more death certificates than any other animal. But we know how much of a menace mosquitoes are. Most people don't think the same of this fly, and that's exactly why they're here. The tsetse fly is one of the most murderous things alive, believed to have a human hit rate of, at the minimum, 10,000 bodies a year. It's a parasite that feeds on the blood of others, and like the mosquito, that makes it the perfect vector for a handful of nasty diseases. The nightmare starts when an infected tsetse fly passes on the parasite Trypanosoma to an unknowing human. Once that parasite turns your body into an Airbnb, it shuts you down from the inside. Being the landlord to this parasite can mean heart problems, kidney failure, anemia, and if you're pregnant, you might just get a visit from that young lady, Miss Carey. But the most disturbing part is that it's now the second animal on this list that can do damage to your mental. This disease deteriorates your body to the point where just opening your eyes or feeding yourself can leave you exhausted. It doesn't help that one of the neurological symptoms is that it completely wrecks your sleeping schedule, causing insomnia at night and borderline narcolepsy during the day. That fun little fact is exactly how this disease got its name, African sleeping sickness. And that's not the only symptom either. Victims can experience drastic shifts in personality, usually resulting in uncontrollable episodes of aggression. This fly factory resets your personality, and the infected can become such a danger to themselves and others that there have been instances of victims being tied to poles where they can't hurt anybody. It's a debilitating disease, and one that slowly breaks you down until you eventually slip into a coma and never wake up. The only good thing is that statistically, the chances of becoming a hashtag after being bit are incredibly low, since the tsetse fly has to already be infected. But my mother would have raised a lie if I said that about the bite of the last animal on this list.
What's it going to be?
There might not be a worse death sentence in nature than the one hiding in this picture. And that's because crocodiles have spent the last 200 million years perfecting the art of canceling life subscriptions. With the highest recorded bite force of 3,700 pounds per square inch, getting assaulted by a croc is like getting hit with a sledgehammer with teeth with enough power to tear flesh and crack bone. Not even the murderous hippo can match that force. The crocodile's hunting strategy involves sneaking up to its victim underwater while completely undetected, which they can do because nature put their eyes on the top of its head, giving them a disrespectful stealth factor. Those are all eyes, and they're all looking at you. Once they're close enough, they slam about 60 razor-sharp cones for teeth into their prey and then drag them into the water where they have a home court advantage. Especially since a crocodile can hold its breath for over an hour. And as if death by reverse baptism wasn't enough, crocodiles have possibly the most unforgiving finishing move of any animal. The crocodile's death roll is designed to rip their struggling prey apart into easier to swallow chunks of flesh. I'm not going to let you see what just happened to that zebra, just know its neck is now non-existent. And with jaws like a snare trap, surviving a fate with a prehistoric homicide gecko usually involves negotiating an arm or a leg. The crocodile's hunting method is so
prehistoric homicide
gecko
gecko.
Hundreds of millions of years and barely had to change their playbook. But the most haunting thing about them is that they believe in the worst type of equality. Jaguars don't see humans as prey, and they're just as likely to run away from an encounter. For all its venom, the bumsling's first choice is always pacifism. For a crocodile, anything that makes enough of a disturbance in its waters can get put on a list. And out of all crocodilians, it's the Nile and saltwater crocodiles that have been known to attack humans with enough regularity to be classified as man-eaters. And because splashing only excites them, a good number of victims are small children that unintentionally play in its dining room. Crocodiles pack up about 1,000 people a year, and as we continue to encroach on their space, that number is only going to get higher. And that's going to do it for this video. Honestly, if this video doesn't get demonetized, I'd be more shocked than Pikachu.
Fuck these niggas is talking about. They in my water.
1,000 people a year, crocodile. God. And y'all niggas choose to live in Florida? Fuck that.
Shit, that's a third of Chirac, ain't it? And those Chirac do something crazy like 3,000 a year or so like that.
Yeah, bro. Hell no. Not the crocodile. Shit, yeah, nah, I'm going out.
This thing, crocodile got city murder rate. That's still wild, man.
On numbers and battle rap, I'll be live. Hopefully, you two keep blocking my premieres. Respect. Salute, Bruce Lee. Yeah. Casual geographics, ladies and gentlemen. Makes education fun.
You feel me? Black education. That's that, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
And then youngin' too. That's what's so refreshing about this.
Yeah, facts. I might just start. Yeah, they crocodile. I didn't think crocodile was gonna be number one, but yeah, wow.
You think so?
Yeah, I wouldn't have thought.
Nigga said the homicidal prehistoric gecko. Yo, that nigga be snapping, boy. I ain't gonna lie to you. The nigga be snapping with the words, man.
Thanks. But yeah, crocodiles, I guess, yeah, they are prehistoric. Like, yeah, I mean, they dinosaurs for real. Well, Yeah, they.
Like so. Like so, niggas been around for, let's say, 250, some shit like that. Some of this shit. That niggas will take.
Yeah, like I found out that like a lot of animals that are like if they are like if they attack humans and shit like that, like most animal groups that attack humans, will be like a lot of it is based on what they seen happen to them when to happen to the last one they got close to a human. You know what I mean? Like they lose trust in humans, kind of thing. They learn that like it's a learning ability to lose trust in humans. I didn't know that shit. I didn't know that's how that shit worked. But like something like I think one of them was like a moose. Like a moose will run your ass down and really take you up out of there. But it's only because moose it's so often now that it becomes like a generational like knowledge. Now it's the animal instinct now. It's now all moose basically just know we don't fuck with humans now. Like the message got out to all mooses.
He said the message got out. Yeah. That says most people, we don't fuck with humans.
Yeah.
Get these niggas the fuck out of it.
Yeah, that's a fact. You know what I mean? The ones that can, cause like deer are always so scary, but for the same reason. They learn that they can't
people up. Yeah, this is be fucking niggas up though.
Yeah, no, yeah, that too. How they react, they just learn that they can't fuck with humans. You know what I mean? It's not that they're just naturally scared of us. They learned that shit over time. Like, now
so these niggas be shooting at us.
Yeah. I ain't even think it would work like that, but yeah, they got the memory, and I guess they communicate and pass the word down. Like, yo, nah, them ain't we don't rock with them.
So we don't rock with them. Nice.
That shit blew my mind when I found that out. I wonder how they communicate. They draw a picture. Yo, if you see one of these motherfuckers, either you gonna run or you gonna kill them. One of the two gotta happen. They not cool.
They not cool, bro. Better do something.
Better do something, man. Fight or flight, my dog. I just thought of a crazy bar. It had nothing to do with nothing. It's a bar for Calico. Had nothing to do with what we talking about here. I don't know why I just thought of it, but it's a haymaker. If I drop that on Calico, battle over.
It's a battle over?
Hell yeah.
Battle over?
Yeah. Now I'm like, do I share it with the people or do I save this for if I have a battle Calico?
Hell nah. These niggas can't hold on to the ball for shit, man. Golly.
That shit is hard. You want people to hear that shit instantly, cuz. Every time I think of a bar, I gotta call my brothers up. Yo. Like, there's nothing that's probably going to surprise them when the battle actually goes down. They gotta hear it all.
So they gotta hear this shit.
Yeah, they literally hear me put the whole round together, each bar. And let it order. Like, yeah, I heard him I remember when he came up with that bar. I remember when he thought of that bar.
That nigga me different. You spit you around the hill, he know your whole round by heart.
Yeah.
That's a nigga.
Yeah, I don't know how he does that. He knows all my material before I do. Like, so I've literally had to call the nigga like, yo, what's my round? How my round go again? Like dead ass.
That nigga me different, boy. That nigga different. That's a hell nah.
Every time.
I notice it whenever he be reciting your shit, like, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. I don't write shit down still, so I call him up like, "What was that bar I thought of the other day?" He's like, "Oh yeah, you said something like, whoop, 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 whoop." I'm like, "Oh yeah." You know what I mean? I've had him text me my round and all type of shit. That nigga really a goat with that shit. He really a goat with that shit. This shit is different. Really a goat.
I need to roll up. That's what I need. I only smoke 2 joints today. Oh no. You gotta make that choice.
That's it, my boy?
Yeah, right. Just chilling today.
Shit, my ass about to
Get
get
a
on me.
shit up some more. I unpacked all these boxes. Let me break this shit down.
Let me see what we got here.
Break this shit down. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, facts. My ass is tired. I ain't gonna hold it. Get your bars of media live. Let's see who else live out this motherfucker. I ain't see Danny live in a little second.
I think she was live earlier, but I missed it because she was on the line for like a quick minute.
Oh, okay. I be watching Forged in Fire, where they be like forging like the swords and shit like that.
Making the old ass weapons and shit.
Hell yeah. That should be fire. That's my shit too.
Heck yeah. They be making some shit though.
Oh yeah, I mean like a few times. Like, everybody gonna have the thought. I wanted to try that shit. Like I want to forge some shit. I want a weapon. That shit made me want a weapon in my house, like one of them blades type shit. Like I want something crazy.
So I ain't gonna lie to you. I got swords and shit too. Oh shit. They got machetes. All of that shit. I don't even know why. I felt like how you was feeling. And then I ain't need them no more. But I still got them though.
Still got them though, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all seen that shit where they were giving the snakes legs? So apparently snakes used to have legs.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
not even
yeah,
sure.
yeah.
I'm not even sure what
I've
that
heard
means.
that from school. Snakes used to have legs back there.
Yeah, I never understood what that mean. Like, so just all snakes lost their legs now. Okay, but you know what I mean? So they lost their legs, but so now they making the machine. You know these, the tech kids and stuff like that. So
Mhm.
now they're giving snakes their legs back. Like, and I don't understand why we do certain shit as humans.
Yeah, I don't understand that shit either. Let them niggas be snakes, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, how you say let the kids be kids. Let them niggas be snakes, bro.
And nobody is even no longer be used to like actually walk with or anything.
They didn't lose their legs, they're right here.
Yeah, I guess.
It turns out that snakes do have legs when they're embryos, but their DNA is all fucked up. So the genes that are supposed to grow 2 legs grow 2 penises instead. They can't walk on those. When any other legs, and they might be the closest thing I could find to an actual snake with legs. And this is a fish abandoned by God. Sea robins have a bunch of terrible spider-looking legs, but honestly, this looks like a much more stable configuration. This is how many legs snakes should have.
How does this nigga know how many legs snakes should have?
Duration. So mine will.
I'm trying to get to the
Snake
real
Legs
one.
2.0 is going to need more support in the middle for the goals and
I'm trying to
interests,
get
like
to the
in
actual
Intro to
one.
Photoshop, right? So like the snake can get in whenever it wants and leave whenever it wants. Totally voluntary. The legs are perfect. The only problem is I don't know how snakes are supposed to walk. Oh! I think what I actually need is to just lizards. That's interesting. Exactly.
All right, so he making his own bootleg version. I'm talking about like in like a real lab.
Around.
They made
Oh.
Yeah. See?
This was the moment of truth. Okay, yeah, we can be here all night. That's right, baby. There's a one-way ticket to Leg Town just for you. Halfway through the tube, when she first gets in there, that's backwards. You're going in like totally comfortable. Hey, you like having these legs? You like having your legs back? I finally had proof to let this deformed creature live a normal life, and now you can.
Yeah, that ain't the one I seen when it was like I'm talking about the real scientists in the labs. They want to repopulate a lake, snake world, and I'm like, I'm already in my fucking yard. I live in a fucking lake. Like I don't need them to have legs to walk up in my crib, yo. You heard? Like I don't need that shit.
There's an island with just nothing but snakes on it.
Oh yeah, that island, yeah. I be looking at that shit like that. That's my shit. I get into that shit. The 10 deadliest places to ever go on Earth and shit like that. 10 weirdest places. You know what I mean? Like there's places in the world, you know what I mean, where gravity works backwards and like, you know what I mean, like easier, like you fall uphill type shit. You know what I mean?
Right. You can be in the car, be at the bottom of the hill. And you start rolling backwards and shit.
Roll up
there. Going up the hill.
Yeah. Like
That's
the Earth is really good, like some crazy shit for real.
Yeah, Earth do got some shit now. Earth got some shit with it now.
Yeah. And to look at a lot of that, I forget exactly where it is. You know, it's that island where the people, you know, are completely separated from modern day and, you know, they kill you whenever. You ever seen Green Hornet?
Yeah.
Yeah, them people. You can't even go.
The center of the island do some shit like that.
Yeah. Like they shoot down helicopters and everything. Like you can't even fuck with them for real. Because they don't want diseases over there.
They don't want no more people to die in that motherfucker. That's what it is. niggas is ruthless.
Yeah, for real. They ruthless. But you know what I mean? They feel like if they let people over, you know what I mean? They're gonna bring over all the diseases that the modern world have because they don't have none of it. Ain't no AIDS over there. Ain't no flu.
Ain't they protected by like the people of India or something like that? Like this is like NATO protected type shit.
Yeah, like you gotta well, and it's for the people's actual their own safety. You know what I mean? Because people over there, they gonna protect themselves regardless. But it's law. Like you cannot try to go over there because it's against the law to go over there because you're gonna die. Suicide. But I mean, and I wonder how they differentiate because there are reports of like certain people actually being able to go over there and like building a relationship with them. Like I don't know how they chose. Like this one cool.
You gotta be a nigga.
Maybe you gotta be a nigga. But there have been some people that they have accepted. Like, you know what I mean? And I'm like, that's just testing your luck. I'm not gonna go over there and try just to see if I'm maybe one of the ones that they fuck with.
Hell nah. Shit at all, man.
You know, who could be so bold, boy? The audacity of motherfuckers. Just say, nah, I think they'll like me. You're dying before you even get to the island.
Right.
Spears just flying at you.
Right.
You know what I mean? I read some other thing where it was like an iceberg is melting. And I don't know how shit like this worked. Right. But apparently this was about a month or so ago. Apparently we need to be worried about this. One of the world's like, you know, biggest like forever iceberg type shits. You know what I mean? Like that shit like because of global warming that shit is falling apart, melting and shit like that. And we supposed to be worried as a people because it could contain prehistoric diseases and shit like that. And when it's gone,
That shit gets released into the earth, and it could happen.
Like that shit that they found in Antarctica.
Yeah.
They found some shit like that in Antarctica.
Yeah, shit like that. You mean to tell me an iceberg could just be holding old ass diseases that we don't have today? But if that motherfucker split open, it's over with for us. Shit, like damn, bro, this shit ain't set up for us. Shit ain't set up for us at all. We're never meant to win.
Whew. Set up for us at all, man. Hell nah. And when you think about it, you get real insignificant around this motherfucker. The grand scheme of things.
Mankind get humbled real quick.
Real. They say all it takes is for one solar flare to knock us up off for later to send us back to the ice age.
Yeah, damn.
One shit like that. It's like one solar flare or some shit like that knock out all the electricity. You know what I'm saying? It says it'll take us years to get that shit back.
Yeah. Yeah, and I read something similar to that too. Like, if all electricity stopped on the planet will probably be completely destroyed within like a couple of months. Like, we wouldn't be able to like everything that we use electricity just to keep the planet going. It's probably like where factories and all type of shit. Like it's over with.
Whole infrastructure is gone.
Yeah,
they learn how to farm. They learn how to hunt.
But like not even that. Like not even just the people. I'm just saying like the actual planet will survive because of all the shit that we got going on as humans, the planet is basically like a cyborg now. It's half machine. So if the machine, stop pumping, is like everything falls off because everything now that the planet has adapted to, the climate and all this shit like that, now it all just go actually on. Like the temperature of the earth changes if electricity goes away. Like everything changes.
I agree with that. So what? It's a wrap, son.
It's over with, my boy.
You might as well find something else to do.
That's how I got banned off of Twitter that one time.
How you do, man?
Somebody had posted a meme of like the earth being blown up and asked the stupid question, what would you do if this happened? So my response is like anybody else's logical response, probably die. And I guess Twitter thought that I was telling the man to die. Like I was trying to influence him to commit suicide or something. I don't know what they thought I was trying to do. I was responding like, if the earth is blowing up, there is no what would I do. I would probably die. That was the only thing I was trying to say.
Nah, that's you know what I mean? Motherfucking the social media goers don't like logic. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no,
that's all that be. Motherfuckers gonna be having good logic.
That's a fact.
Especially, I'll be real with you. When they took my channel, I was hurt.
You had your channel down? Took them before?
Hey, good. They took my shit down. I posted a $3 live. Somebody used it in a movie. Some fucking movie. Got me bang across my head top. Man.
Oh shit. That's fucked up. That's wild.
I was wilding though. That was already on my second or third straight. That's why I don't wild out like that and say too much shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And that makes
sense. it was an accumulation of shit. You know what I'm saying? That ultimately got me popped. So too many copyrights. You know what I'm saying? Not the strikes, but just copyright.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Too many of those mixed with the strike that got me up out of there.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Should be.
Bro, I'm done with this game, bro. Fuck this shit. Bro, this motherfucker will not catch the ball, bro. You know what? Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? 1 minute for me. You know what I'm saying? Who all in the motherfucking chat? Who in this motherfucker? If you want to trip out on numbers and battle rap, I'll be live, y'all. Hopefully, YouTube keeps blocking my premiere. Respect. But yeah, that nigga Bruce Lee be having some shit.
I love Chloe, baby.
Shit. You know what I'm saying? It's not that boom in your face type of shit. It's on some informative type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I said money moves in this motherfucker.
Yeah, we had a cool little gang
Wells
tonight,
are gangster too. Wells are gangster though. Killer Wells, Shamu.
Yeah, Wells, yeah. And Dolphins. Dolphins are fucked up. Dolphins are gonna get dirty with it.
My bad. Walk into my car and get my motherfucking water, man.
I feel you. But yeah, Dolphins are fucked up. But they one of the worst.
Oh yeah, Dolphins is yeah.
Disrespectful.
It's respected. Dolphins kill sharks, my nigga.
Hell yeah.
It's respected. You feel me?
Let me see what
Your company is more than a logo. It has its own mission, culture, a unique way of doing things. With Indeed and Glassdoor, candidates can now truly see what your company is all about. And more importantly, see themselves in it.
I've been trying to tell y'all, killer whales are just waterproof black Air Forces with fins. Their entire personality is bullying every name on the ocean census for no reason at all. Let me explain why this video is way worse than you actually think. It's actually well known that orcas will tail slap their prey. It's the fastest way to make a seal join the Air Force. This video was filmed in Mexico, and there were actually 6 of these hood dolphins taking turns slapping the stingray. And after getting bodied the first time, the stingray was too weak to get away, so the orcas just kept violating it. And this went on for an hour and a half. Scientists watching this thought the orcas would just eat the stingray afterwards. Instead, when the stingray finally became past tense, all 6 orcas just watched it lifelessly sink to the bottom of the ocean. This wasn't about food or survival. Nah, these homicidal Oreos spent 90 minutes jumping a stingray because they thought it was fun. Orcas don't operate on survival, they live off malicious intent. They're one of the few animals that will go out of their way to torture and murk other animals for fun. They'll literally spend hours violating seals, penguins, and stingrays and not even eat them in the end, and that's another ballpark of disrespect. One scientist watched an orca chase a penguin for half an hour, snap its neck, and then leave its soul-divorced body floating on the surface. Moral of this video, sharks don't run the ocean. This steroid zebra guppy does. Only reason one scientist watched an orca chase a penguin for half an hour, snap its neck, and then leave its body.
Hold on, real quick.
Moral of this video, sharks.
Is that a shark's eye for real? Wow. It don't look like I've seen it before. But I guess
don't run the ocean. This steroid zebra guppy does. Only reason they don't go after people is because they see themselves in. Y'all starting to put way too much faith in me. If I get on here and say that's a graboid or an Alaskan bullworm and end the video, what y'all gonna do? Nah, that's a lungfish. It's a fish with lungs. Also, I think that video was filmed in Uganda, which checks out because the lungfish is found in Africa, South America, and Australia. There's a drought or they run out of water. This air guppy will bury itself in the mud and then cover itself in a coat of mucus. When the stuff sweater dries, it basically acts as a protective coffin. And like most people in coffins, the lungfish basically dies by shutting down almost every system in their body. The mummy fish will sit there until it rains again, and then it'll dig itself out like nothing ever happened. And some, like the African lungfish, can take a break from living for 3 to 5 years without food or water. All it needs to wake up from a suspended animation is water, apparently an excavator. So what did we learn today? This fish can breathe air and water and put its own life on pause for up to 5 years. Meanwhile, us humans got back pain and anxiety because evolution's a... I don't know what that is.
I don't know what that is.
That's the end of the video. I don't know if y'all think I just know everything about everything, but I promise you I don't. But if I had to guess, it's probably a CNM. This thing. Even though they look like plants, this thing whose name I refuse to pronounce is actually an animal. As part of the Cnidaria phylum, they're also related to jellyfish. And some of them like to remind the world that they're not plants by moving just like this. So what I'm guessing happened here is the water receded and exposed the sea anemone at the bottom. And as an animal, them shrinking away is probably just a defensive reaction to being touched. And here you can see a green sea anemone doing the exact same thing, curling up to protect themselves from what they think is a predator. I think I'm on a list now. I could be completely wrong, but that's my best guess. Well, I just watched Hank Green, and apparently the video's upside down. This actually makes more sense. If you value your mental health, do not watch this video. This is the only warning you're going to get. Meet your new nightmare, the coconut crab. Same Photoshop. This is real life. Some of them are hermit crabs, but everything about them is on PEDs. You can grow to 3.5 feet long from tip to tip and weigh 9 pounds. Now, the biggest problem with this hellspawn with claws is they believe in the worst type of equality, meaning they eat everything without prejudice. Adult crabs will eat fleshy fruits, nuts, and seeds, but they'll also eat the carcasses of dead animals like cats and chickens. In fact, a group of these crabs made an entire pig's corpse disappear in only a week. And since nature is a spiteful person, not only can they climb trees, they've been known to scale tree branches and murk sleeping birds in their nests. Those claws can break birds' bones since they pinch with about 740 pounds of force. Just for the record, the bite force of a whole-ass lion is 650. This crab pinches harder than lions bite. Whoever thought that was a good idea was on disrespectful time. So because of their diet, a lot of them are poisonous. These crabs are found on islands across the Indian and part of the Pacific Ocean. This last fact might be the worst one. When Amelia Earhart crashed, a lot of people believe the reason her body was never found was because a group of these crabs turned her corpse into a cookout. And considering these crabs are scavengers that will eat literally anything dead, it's a possibility. The whole page is really just turning into What's That Pokemon, where I'm just a breathing Pokédex. And I'm okay with that. This little guy is a pygmy marmoset. It's a type of New World monkey found in the Amazon. And at 3.5 ounces, this thumb monkey weighs about as much as 3 Skittles. They're one of the smallest primates in the world, and in a jungle full of ops, they stay alive by going everywhere as a group and by hiding up in the trees. But never up in the canopy. That's a good way to become a harpy eagle's happy meal. When a baby marmoset's born, different family members will take turns watching, including its older siblings. Babysitting their little brother or sister is actually how the older ones learn how to be parents.
That harpy
they normally get along,
eagle
but
is
when
no
threatened,
joke.
their first instinct is to proudly display their genitals and let the intruder make the next move. You wouldn't want smoke with a crazy naked dude, and that's probably why it works. Also, these aren't big grapes. That's literally how small they are. Like, they're so small they act as insects to insects, and of course the insects don't even see them as a threat. And because I know there's going to be that one person, technically you can have them as pets, but they're high maintenance, biting, screaming anuses that die if you look at them the wrong way. Marmosets are good pets if you know what you're doing, but for the most part they're like celebrities. They're a lot more fun to be around when they're behind a screen. Here are some things you can do in Australia that you simply can't do anywhere else. Number 1, you can meet Pikachu. This is a yellow brush-tailed possum. They're one of the most widespread marsupials in Australia, so widespread that sometimes they break into people's homes. And getting Kool-Aid Man by a living Pokemon is definitely something you need in your life. Number 2, you can watch a blue penguin parade. The blue penguin is the smallest of its kind, and if you're on Phillip Island at the right time, you can watch hordes of them emerge from the sea and waddle single file like children towards their nesting sites. Like, you can actually sit and watch them waddle past you. And if you can sit here and tell me this doesn't make you smile, either you sold your soul or you just weren't born with one to begin with. Number 3, you can meet a patamelon. It's basically the kangaroo's smaller, less clouded cousin. And like roos and wallabies, they get to where they gotta go by hopping. They're just really cute about it. Number 4, you can witness Aurora Australis, aka the Southern Lights. It's the result of a disturbance in the magnetosphere caused by solar wind, which causes particles to release color as they become ionized. In simple terms, it's nature on LSD. And number 5, of course, you can meet the world's happiest animal. Technically found off the coast of Australia on islands like Rottnest, but it still counts. They smile to cool off, and they've lost their fear of humans, which is why this exists. In Quokka, we trust. Here's some animals that have a worse birthday than you. Rabbits, because if Mama Rabbit gets pressed in any way, she'll turn her children into kids' meals. If she's afraid or there's predators, she'll eat her babies to protect them from predators that want to eat them. Literally, just pop a balloon around a rabbit and watch how fast she becomes a carrot-fueled Casey. Tasmanian devils are born into the Hunger Games, because even though there can be up to 50 babies called Joeys, the mother only has 4 nipples. So the blind babies the size of a grain of rice have to crawl around to find them. The first 4 get to live, the rest either starve or get eaten by the mother. Giraffes, and for the simple fact that they get dropped on their head when they're born. They're lucky if that's all that happens, because if the mother gets tired and sits down before the baby's out completely, she could accidentally crush it. If they survive all that, it takes them about an hour to learn how to walk, and every minute that baby's on the ground is a minute they're closer to getting put to sleep by lions, hyenas, or wild dogs. The mother will use her dinner plate-sized feet to kick at predators, but there's also the chance she accidentally kicks her baby and breaks its neck. Last is the barnacle goose, because they have two choices. They can jump off a 400-foot cliff or starve. Basically death or death in slow motion, and half the chicks that jump become past deaths by the end of the day. This is one of the smartest animals in the world, and it's also one of the biggest menaces to society. The kea is a large parrot found in the mountainous areas of New Zealand. The kea is smart enough to solve complex puzzles in order to get the food inside. But because they've gotten used to humans, this bird will literally take cars apart with their beak. Every year in New Zealand, this parrot causes thousands of dollars in damage by destroying cars, and they do it just because they feel like it. This felon Tweety will also open and search through backpacks and purses, steal whatever they can find, and then dare you to do something about it. If this parrot steals your wallet and flies off, that's very much a you problem. They're not just ops to people. The kea will use that razor-sharp beak to hold on sheep just so they can eat the fat from the back of the animal. Nobody really knows who taught the birds to act like this, but it used to happen so often that the farmers started putting the birds on shirts in order to protect their sheep. Since the kea is now protected by law, they get to act up with no consequences. They'll also steal eggs from shearwater nests and turn an entire nursery into an omelet, because not even other birds are safe from the audacity. Moral of this video, this bird is proof that the smarter you are, the more of a phallus you are to everyone's way of life.
Like I said, it turned the whole nest into an omelet. Hey, yo. Hey, yo. This nigga. Hey, yo. He said half the birds become packs. Yo.
It's crazy. He said, it's very much a you problem. That's what happened.
This nigga steal your wallet and look at you crazy. That's a you problem.
It's over.
Hell nah. Nigga. Hey, yo, play another one of these shits right quick.
Got
Just
you.
right quick. One more.
I got you. Fact.
This that get high to shit right now.
We know you're hovering over that button, but we need your help. We have a better button,
Hell
we promise.
nah.
Right on
Yeah,
time.
nigga. Fuck
So
wrong
you
with
probably
you?
saw the title of this video and wondered, out of all the animals I've talked about on here, what could possibly be such a menace that it not only gets its own video, but a kind of, but not really clickbait title? Unless, of course, I ruin the
I
suspense.
think it's like
by putting the
a
animal as a thumbnail.
saber
In which
tooth.
case,
No, it's a
this intro's pretty much pointless.
I know what it is.
Anyway, this is a video about an animal I personally believe not nearly enough people acknowledge. And just for the record, this is not a honey badger video.
Oh, I thought it was
But
honey
it kind
badger.
of is. So imagine we
Yeah.
took honey
But it kinda
badgers, right?
is.
Gave them swimming lessons, injected them with growth hormones, and just to see the world in flames, taught them how to operate as a fully functional gang. Basically, imagine roided up, breaststroking felony weasels with mob mentality and homicidal tendencies. But you don't have to imagine, because that animal actually exists. If you haven't guessed it by now, I just gave you the police description of the South American giant river otter, and I was not kidding about them being honey badgers on steroids. Because first of all, the largest ones can reach 6 feet in length. I'm only 6 feet when I'm lying, and on Tinder. But like all criminals, to really understand why this demon water weasel is the way it is, you have to look at its family. Otters belong to Team Mustelidae, a family reunion that includes some of the most disrespectful things on 4 legs. Go to a mustelid cookout, and in attendance, you'll find an animal that once put a whole polar bear out of commission, one that reportedly attacks much larger animals by biting and robbing the family jewels, and this little guy. I don't know, man, he seems kind of cute. They murk animals 10 times their size by chasing them into exhaustion and taking them off the census with a devastating bite to the back of the skull. I want you to remember that fact. It's going to be important later. I'm not going to bore you with a whole biology lesson, but the mustelid family, you know, wolverines, otters, badgers, and stoats, are all part of the carnivore suborder called Caniforma. And Caniforma are basically just dog-like carnivores. Some members you might actually recognize. There's canids like domestic dogs, wolves, coyotes, and the fox. But some decided to take their talents to the water, resulting in the pinniped group, which includes seals, sea lions, and walruses. Since there are no drug tests in the wild, some started juicing, which is why bears are the largest terrestrial predators on the planet and the most brolic members of the Caniform suborder. But mustelids don't have the strength of bears or the intelligence of wolves and dogs, so they had to overcompensate by being nature's version of short person syndrome, which is why honey badgers will G-check a pride of lions right in their own hood.
Hell no.
Same reason why wolverines will pick fights with animals in a much higher weight class and still somehow not feel like the underdog. Which finally brings us to this thing. There's several flavors of otters found all over the world, but they all share one very important thing in common. They can swim, they're very good at it, and best believe they make it everyone's problem. Otters have a streamlined body, most have webbed feet, and both river and sea otters can hold their breath underwater for about 8 minutes.
Good at it. They make it
Otters also have a
extra
protective layer of guard hairs to help keep the inner fur dry. That and the fact that they have some of the densest fur on the planet is why they can spend all that time underwater without getting clapped by hypothermia like we would. It's also the reason otters, especially sea otters who rely on their insulating fur to survive, will spend hours grooming and washing themselves. But if swimming was the only thing that made these overgrown river weasels special, this wouldn't be a video. Nah, giant river otters are 100% affiliated. Unlike basically the rest of its muscellid family, giant river otters are social and can roll up in gangs of up to 20. We're talking about 20 vicious furry gangbangers that each can be the length of a grown man. And out of all the otters, it's the ones found in the Amazon that are by far the most on site. Using their numbers and teamwork, these waterproof wolverines will jump anything that ends up in their territory without a permission slip. And yes, that includes humans.
Hell no.
It's not impossible to see reports of river otters assaulting people for the simple crime of existing in the same lake or river as them. One woman was kayaking down a river in western Florida when she saw a river otter that she thought was cute. After it lunged and mauled her face, it became a lot less cute. Serious otter attacks on humans might be rare, but it seems like at least once a year someone gets put on a headline after getting severely vibe tested by one. The most aggressive and homicidal of them all are the giant river otters of the Amazon, but granted, it's for a pretty good reason. Giant river otter have to share an area code with top predators like the jaguar, the black caiman, and the anaconda. When your neighborhood looks like that, your only real option is war. Violence may not be the answer, but life is multiple choice. And they'll use gang violence to intimidate much larger animals that would probably one-shot them if they were alone. If a jaguar can catch a river otter on its own, it's a GG, but with a numbers advantage, Otter Mafia can effectively drive off even the most motivated jaguar. This is especially true in the water, where they basically have a home court advantage, because in the water, river otters are much quicker and more agile than the bulky big cat. Which is why an apex predator that literally claps caiman can end up getting humbled and straight up humiliated by a hood of otters. Speaking of the caiman, probably nobody's more of a victim than his smaller cousin of the crocodile. Because not only will a gang of otters jump a caiman and attack it from all sides, they often won't hesitate to eat the caiman alive once it stops struggling. Remember how I said the stoat can take down prey 10 times its size by exhausting it and biting the back of its head? That is exactly how giant otters can make a caiman's entire existence a living prostate exam. As a cold-blooded reptile, caimans run out of energy quickly. It's the reason crocodiles and alligators are ambush hunters, since they don't have the speed or endurance to run their prey down. So by mauling the caiman from all angles, it doesn't take long for the reptile to stop working. Just call it an erectile dysfunction. Once the caiman finally breaks, the otters will put it out of its misery with a finishing blow to the caiman's weak point, the back of its head. All of this while sounding like Rugrats if the show took place in hell.
Not all toys are built the same. Some spend their lives trapped in boxes.
Once the caiman becomes past tense, the otters will use razor-sharp jaws to tear the reptile apart and eat it. They're cousins with wolverines for a reason. Now, if you feel bad for the caiman, giant otters will usually do this to defend their pups, since the caiman will snatch up any unaccompanied minors if they get the chance. But of course, being black Air Forces with fur, sometimes they'll harass the caiman just for wandering into the wrong side of the river wearing the wrong colors. The giant river otter is a lot of things, but they're not prejudiced, which is why the caiman isn't the only body that these psycho weasels will take. You know those snakes that we call anacondas? Giant otters will turn the small ones into a leather handbag. You know those fish that are kind of famous for being able to undress a whole-ass cow down to the bone in minutes? Yeah, about that, these prison ferrets turn piranha into fish fillet. Turtles, you'd think they'd be safe, right? You'd think having a shell would protect them from the audacity of this satanic hellspawn. Of course not. Nobody gets a pass. No, this isn't technically a giant river otter, but goddamn. And of course, you can take an otter out the hood, but you can't erase the thoughts of homicide coursing through its little otter veins. Really cute fun fact. Once at the Bronx Zoo, a monkey messed around and ended up in the living room of a family of Asian small-clawed otters. The otters proceeded to surround the panicking monkey and drown it, all while both the other monkeys and the people at the zoo watched in both shock and horror. Ain't that some shit? At a zoo in the UK, a gang of otters attacked, deleted, and ate a tamarin that fell into their pond. Golden lion tamarins are endangered. When you're talking about a group of animals that are related to a sociopath that literally went viral for getting left to Miralax, there are no exceptions. Otters believe in equality, meaning anyone can eat the smoke. For those cute little comments that think I'm being overly dramatic about how morally bankrupt otters in general are, I'm not going to explain this picture. I'm just going to let the comments do it for me. And I think it goes without saying, but if they can step to literal murder with whiskers, or a slightly nerfed crocodile, they have no problem attempting to send a human back to their family in a box. And honestly, just the crime of being alive and breathing in their territory is all you need to trigger a furry temper tantrum. There's a reason I keep referring to them as a gang. They're basically the Crip Weasels of the Amazon. They have no rules, no church, no morals, and absolutely no to give. Those are the eyes of an animal that is not afraid to go back to hell. You ought to be careful if you are. I'm so sorry. For those of you that want to disregard this entire video because you think they're cute, that's cool. Well, seriously, I completely understand. I said the same thing about Ted Bundy. Just like this came in this video has come to an end. I write, record, and edit these videos all by myself. I'm not complaining. I could be doing way worse with my time. But if you'd like to support this content and my channel, my Patreon is going to be in the description. Becoming a patron gives you access to videos before I post them and even exclusive content that you won't see on TikTok or YouTube. And yes, we're still talking animal videos, you little perverts. But as always, please don't feel like you need to spend money to support me because honestly, I'm doing all right for myself. Definitely don't finesse your mom's credit card to send money to a person you've never met before. And the reason I say that is because it's actually happened. Some kid sent me over $100 of money I'm pretty sure wasn't his. I'd rather go skinny dipping in a pool of otters than be in the room with his mom when she found out. So yeah, definitely don't feel like you're obligated to give anything unless you absolutely can afford it. Subscribing costs you nothing though, so make sure you do that or else I'll harvest your organs and use them to pay off my student loans. Just one kidney is worth $262,000. Do not test what capitalism has done to my sense of morality. Alternatively, subscribe or this is going to be the last thing you hear at night.
This shit is hilarious, man. Shit. Shit, man. I'm about to get on up out of here, Smoke.
Shit. Go ahead, do your thing. I'm about to do the exact same thing.
All right, Brody. Appreciate you pulling up, you know what I mean?
You already, bro.
Fixing the vibe for you, boy.
You already know, my brother. You know what I'm saying? Shit, man. Enjoy the rest of your night, my brother. Shit, I'm about to get up out of here, man. Let this shit down.
Facts. All right, y'all. Or you, my one viewer. This thing, man.
All right, bro. Love.
Love, gang. You are watching the motherfucking.
Say it now. I bet you see that shit, I knock you the fuck out and lay you down. You better go. Fuck your dead homie, sucker. You's a bitch.
The fuck are you staring so hard? I'm at him if you don't change that energy. In other words, if you're feeling froggy, quantum leap. Ooh, gas fuel bump. Bad fuel pump. Don't start with
They gave me little loot, minuscule, but I'm wild strong. I thought I had the bigger loot. You not in my class, nigga. Keep it cool. Hard knocks. I pull up the 6 and 7, 8 them like middle school. But if you got 9, 10, 11, or 12, you won't be able to finish school. Damn!
You thought it was Kaioken, but I'm Goku. And I have a body chamber for hours, and now that I return, you get to see my troop. I'm about to do you worse than Luke Kane. This shit gonna be tragic and bad.